Elvis, that's so cool. You're a double vodder. The double vodder. Just have to avoid the spoilers. Oh, yeah. Kia ora. Welcome in, everybody. Fine Slug, Philosophy, Pete. Nice to see you. To reread your message from the other day. Do that now. 1 minute. Talk soon. Damn. Transition. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Apologies, I'm a little late, but actually 19 minutes early. So how about that? Hey, Hoff. You enjoying your videos? Glad I can make a stream. I'm glad you can make it too, Mr. Bobinski. We don't need to see chat twice. As wonderful as chat is. That's too much chatter. Which one should we get rid of? Leave that one. Yeah. Okay, we should be good. And I have that image there, and we've got this event, this. Okay, neat. All right, I'm gonna place a little marker here so that the vodders who are tuning in don't have to deal with the incompetence that is me at 8 o'clock in the morning. Kia ora, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you're doing really awesome. It's Friday. It's Friday! Which means it's probably Thursday for you, so happy Thursday. We don't need those follows particularly, and we're good to go. Okay, neat. Hello, Nestor, welcome. So, pretty exciting news, as you can probably tell. Anybody? Any guesses? Kia ora, Math and Carnage, and Sick Cupcan. Hey friends, I'm gonna pop out to the shops. I'll be back. No. I'm gonna pop out the Twitch chat so that I can see what everybody is saying at the same time, like some sort of magician from outer space. And okay, neat. I'm ready. Let me place a marker. Huck as well. Yo. Where am I from? New Zealand. That's right. Philosophy. Got it with the kia ora. It was a giveaway. Okay. Boom. Stream marker added. You've added too many stream markers. Thanks, YouTube. Can always count on you. Kia ora, everybody. Welcome in. Today we're playing the extended... Yes! The extended Humankind Bolivar beta update. Kia ora, amigo. Welcome in, everybody, whether you're joining us live or in the VOD after the fact. A shout out and big love to the VODers too. Let's jump in and play a brand new game. We're going to randomize the players. 8 competitors in total. We'll go with the normal map strat, try and squeeze everybody in again. Much to my detriment, we'll go normal pace, of course, the humankind difficulty. And then to try and replicate the world of old, I will keep the luxury resource distribution on clustered and the resource amount on abundant. This is as close to an old game as I can get it, except of course for the crucial fact that we're playing on the Bolivar beta update, which provides many things, like the 3 that I've got running in the poll at the moment, things like changes to war support and separate, but kind of co-related changes to surrender. The civics tree is more transparent. I'm a big fan of that one personally, even though it's not super sexy. I think it's a very needed change to try and help out that civic system. And while all of this is going on, we're also contributing towards the Mississippi Ascent event. Say that 5 times fast.
Most of which
to unlock
rocks and ice.
Mississippian culture in a future update, I believe. Speaking
of
of said event, before the stream started, thought I would have a look and see how we're progressing, and here is a little snippet. My God, he's good. From the Humankind forums. And you can see that we are about 1.3, I think it was 1.305, or don't quote me on the last 3 digits, there's a 2 and a 6 in there perhaps, but roughly 1.3 million builder stars of the way towards our goal of 2 million, so we're doing pretty good. In fact, we're actually on track to beat this quite handily. We need to be at around the 1 million mark by today. We have until the 9th of June to finish. We started on the 25th of April, so we're actually just slightly over halfway. But you can see that we're just slightly over halfway through. So looks like we're on track to complete it. I haven't done the maths, but quick mental maths says probably, I don't know, 2 days earlier or something. Either way, really, really good news. So go you! Somebody's got the mod that makes their errors only last 1 turn, and they're just going through and getting a load of builder stars. I know you're out there, and I just want you to know that we all appreciate you. Okay, let's play. Oh God, how long am I going to spend re-rolling? Ooh, if I had, ooh, neat.
Yes.
Stepping off the river, actually a bad idea. That's probably a bait. That's probably a bait. I've probably just really ruined this. Oh. Every cloud doth have a silver lining. So another 5 freaking food. I'm just on this awful closed loop circuit, picking up 1 berry at a time. D's nuts. There we go. All right. Hey, the start might have something in it yet. Horses in this territory. And did somebody say a Joe start? I think Joe. That's incredible. Wow. Why go off the river? Yeah, a bad move. Howdy, King of Toto, welcome in. Wow, resubscribe for 7 months in a row. That's, you must be like the first, or the second, or the third. Go you. Jeepers. That is worthy of a woo. Yeah, the crowd thinks so too. Let's grab the new refugee army. That's a brilliant upgrade. And it chucked them over the other side of the river. Ha! Neat. Okay. Try and head through these shallow woods. Turned out to be a waste of time. Say la vie. So we've got horses territory there. This unit is probably best to just waste all of its movement jumping onto a river and then jumping off of it next turn. Neat. And then we probably, unfortunately, kind of have to send this one back this way too. We could take a chance, send it north, or try and re-explore down south. South is probably better. Oh, look. I spy with my little eye something beginning with, did I balls up the start? Mayhap. Oh, look at this.
We move.
Hoff thinks rivers are better, and I agree. What we're gonna do is keep this star. Oh no, I can't. It doesn't save turn 1. Okay, I'm re-rolling. See ya. Bye. Ta-ta. I'll only do this once. And then we'll pick between those two. We can go back to that one on turn 2. And also re-roll. Did we get... Or I saw maybe 1 or 2. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you to everybody who's liked the video already as well. And it looks like there are no issues with the chat or the stream quality. I had a couple of issues actually getting rolling this morning. Press like if you use archers.
Our universe contains infinite stories.
That's the spirit. That's the
Most of
spirit.
which are about rocks and
Hey,
ice
Gobble.
at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring.
It was
However,
fairly
on a small-
annoying. No
across the
curiosities. An
Nascent
issue.
society
An issue.
taking a deep breath, looking across
Okay.
the landscape,
Okay, friends.
and preparing for greatness.
What to do? Oh, I tell you what I do need to do. Just popped in and you're right, I'm re-rolling. No! China Grill, no! I thought I would step to high ground. That didn't really pay off, did it? This is even worse. Shh. No, it's not.
We move.
Look.
If you learn nothing else,
Neat.
you could learn what killed them.
Although, actually, to be fair, Hopper, horses. If we had an extra unit, it would work. Although the territory itself isn't brilliant. I'll consider it. It's worthy of my consideration. Oh, Pete, if you think you don't follow it closely, you really underestimate what not following.
This way.
Yeah. No, but fair call. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we can work with this. It's good. It's throwing me something. Let's see how this beta AI really is. Yeah, if we can live long enough, Aaron. We can live long enough. Okay.
Delicious.
Delicious.
So next time, it
But
might
only
be
wild
better if
berries.
you
However,
washed
we
it
have
first.
spotted some more. I guess we will step to this high ground.
This way.
We haven't found a river yet, which is kind of a problem. But aside from that, everything's fine. We didn't get an extra unit. Okay. What we might do here
Do it.
is just try and grab a little bit of visibility. I kind of feel like an outpost does need to be placed. I think free industry. Oof. It's a bit slow. Did you turn the worms off? Feature. I'm gonna place that down there and then fight this worm. We can just insta-resolve, it's fine. Okay, it needed to be 5 food. Neat. This is a struggle. Not gonna lie. I like the map. I hate everything else. But it's fine. Because... Yes. Exactly as I expected. Okay. Now, we've placed an outpost in Copper Horseville. Neat. What we'll try and do now is find somewhere much better. This is a bit of a slow start. Also, to be fair, in a map with clustered luxuries, not feeling that. Not feeling that. Let's resolve that. It's going to be a slow push out this way. But maybe worth having a look. Gee, do I have to re-roll again? Crap. The AI is already choosing its stupid vultures. Stop it. Cut it out.
Onwards.
Okay, well, third time's a charm. And to make up for this, I'm going to very quickly grab a few names that just jump out to me as you. Oh, no, of course. Oh. There's Tink. Oh, interesting. I was going to say, oh no, of course it's the beta, so it hasn't synced, but it appears to have slightly. What? That is really interesting. Huh. Right. Unsure. But okay. Let's roll. This time, no rerolls. That's it. There was weirdly only, from what I could see, like 5 Humankind Civ multiplayer stream win. Which one? Humankind, definitely doable. Job interview today. Some responsibilities. Starting at 45% more salary on the low end. Oh, yes! Fingers crossed for you, my friend, and my toes too.
Ice, sub-zero temperatures.
Awesome. 45%. That ought to keep up a little bit with inflation.
There is a story that bears a second look.
Yeah. You, inflation.
It's your story.
Up yours.
But the first, another day, another dawn of
that's awesome.
humankind.
That's really cool. Do I have voice mod on? Yes. Neat. Oh, devilish! 14 months! Jeepers! Holy cow! Civ 5 win! And rightly so! Hope that's treating you well. Don't forget science and the war stick to algorithm friend Lily. Unalive the enemy. And also Civ 5 win. With that huffing puffing emoji, you're right. And rightly so. I don't want to commit to anything because I don't want to let you down. But soon. Very soon. Very soon. Yeah, see... Sorry, just to quickly bounce back. I don't think they're all here. I think when I scan through, it's like default, 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 with some of the Twitch drops, and then like, like, just a few custom ones, and I know that they are because here's Tink. But I think they maybe are perhaps like the very first ones that I added. Or perhaps they were added to a previous beta version? I'm not quite sure how that's working. 61 people to triple-digit likes. We're at 40 likes. Hey, that's not bad. Hello, Flame Within. I've never been able to successfully do a Civ multiplayer, really. Unfortunately. I don't know if it's a servers thing to New Zealand or if it just doesn't work. But it's never worked for me. Humankind multiplayer does work for us, or at least it can. Last time we had some real issues though. It's the last update seemed to have done something to it. Octopus! 11 months! How do you feel about moving it together? Look, ask me again at 12, okay? I'm a slow mover. I need a year to process these big moves. Ask me again at 12. Okay. Moving swiftly along. I see science on my first turn. I'm running straight for it. This is my start. I'm stuck with it now. I only got 1 science. That's unfortunate. However, we do get 5 influence. So, with that, I will look to try and find a river. I'm going to head down the coastline. I think it's got good things in store for me. Or will I go up the hill? I might actually go up the hill instead. Potentially a very high production-y outpost here too. I'll place it down. I don't know if this is a good territory. So it's quite the risk, but we've got to take big risks.
Full bellies and healthy
Okay,
children.
these nuts have
I
provided
see
10
where this is
food.
going.
Good start. Not really enough, though. So... Phew. That territory also appears to probably be one of the worst ones you could take. Neat. Oh, no, don't worry. There's an unknown strategic. Everything's fine. That wasn't there before. If it's nuts, it's a good move. If it's not... Okay, a little bit of extra visibility, probably worth the step. I think I step back.
A first outpost means a first step
First
into
outpost.
a new territory.
Plus
And a
5
new
food.
extension
Probably
of your
quite useful for
empire's
it,
power,
to be fair.
but also
Let's
a
do that.
new vulnerability.
Yeah, very useful. Very useful. Okay, good. Right, hopefully these are nuts. Oh yeah, I've never been so excited to see some nuts. Now let's send this tribal unit. Are we on an island of our own? Oh, it's actually probably a bad thing if we are. I don't want to see that. And to answer a question that came up earlier in the Twitch chat, part of the changes to the AI, and at least common perception of those, has been that in the early game it's weaker, and in the later game it scales better. So it can sort of keep pace much better. It's much more competitive. And perhaps also just generally better at thinking about how it fights and a few other things. And so I kind of want to start near them because they're potentially more vulnerable at the start, and if I don't take advantage of that in the start, I maybe miss out. However, we move. Another 5 influence. Good. But not great. Here's a river that I can actually end my turn on. So let's do that. This is hopeful. Oh no, it's bloody. I don't think I can step up here. Yeah, it's too high. Even that's pretty crap. I think we go this way. And then jump onto this river. Not bad. Happy with the beta so far? Yeah, very happy. Very happy, actually. I would have liked to have tested it a bit more, but thankfully it's been extended. So, so that's awesome. Crap. Even a lot that you can do. Okay, a little bit more. Unfortunately, it's just not food. These people can't find anything to feed themselves. Okay, food next turn. Neat.
Yes. This way.
We'll cruise along this river. Unfortunately, this guy is getting in the way. I guess we'll just step off. Take it down manually because this is my start. So, you know. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Thankfully, the dumb deer is stepping onto the low ground like a dumb deer would. Sorry, deer. Neat. Could place an outpost over here, really far away. Thing that concerns me is that so far, I haven't found a cluster of luxury resources. Whoa, which means they could be very unfairly clustered another way. 212, it'll basically starve. Oh well. Sorry. Sorry, Nisam. I think this is a dead end. So I'm going to send this unit up this way. Maybe to grab this one with the horses. Meanwhile, the star of the show over here is going to pop out another hunting party. And then probably step up this way. And
It's one of those moments that make you feel like
Ooh.
a small thing on a
Neat.
wondrous planet.
one of the changes in the beta, of course, was there should be sound. I hope everybody's got sound. One of the changes is with the wanders. Okay. Here we found Zuma Rock. Plus 10 stability, plus 5 fortification, plus 5 health regeneration, plus 10 faith on main plaza. Interesting. Definitely not what I was hoping for. Neat, though. Neat. Looks kind of little from up here. Okay. Well, I want to settle it because it's good. It's, you know, as far as tiles go, it's like the best one in the game that we found so far. Like I mock it, I sort of mock it knowing that. But we should settle on it. It's a shame it doesn't provide some influence, but like faith is probably the worst yield that it could provide. Oh, maybe gold, actually. Faith is kind of rare, at least, especially this early on. If we can get an outpost down here. Now, the downside is there's nothing else of value. But that's alright. We'll probably settle on the more productive end rather than the foodie end. Although, interesting science grab that way. We'll have a look around. You can bounce down that way and grab, yeah, neat, the growth star, actually.
This way.
I think that's worth doing. Probably send that one that way, because we still need to get to this 10 out of 10. Oh god, and also taking suggestions, please. Suggestions. Turn 10 and no stars, don't you say that. Yeah, I guess the recovered troop health is kind of cool. Although if I have to build a city on it anyway, well, yeah, no, it is cool. It is cool. It actually very powerful defensive bonus, isn't it? So the AI hasn't chosen yet, but we should try and keep pace with it. Except for, of course, the Harappans, the Nubians, and Zhou. So, I think for us in this game, we're probably choosing between the Egyptians, the Mycenaeans, no, maybe the Phoenicians, maybe. But that's a bit of a push. I don't think the Olmecs are a good idea. I think the Mycenaeans, the Johnsonians, are a brilliant idea. Not the Hittites, because of the geography is awful. The Egyptians would be great. Bantu, meh. Babylon, meh. And Assyria, usually great, but kind of meh. Somebody start the tunes! Aaron! Thank you so much! For a $20 freaking super chat! That's awesome! Aaron! With 4 beautiful flags, wishing everybody a happy US Pride Month. And I echo that straight back out to you. Wicked. Thank you so much for your generosity. And happy, parentheses US, Pride Month. That's so cool. Thank you so much. And thank you for highlighting that too. Yeah, this is a fairly slow start. But, science. Only 2. Okay. Oh, shoot. What is this? Oh. This beer scared the crap out of me. Oh, it's just a beer? Oh, that's fine. I think we can take it. The hell? I lose to a bear, am I? Oh, kia ora, I'm a Welshman. Nice to see ya. I think New Zealand has their events in February. Ah, right. This was a near disaster. Good God, that is so painful. Jeez. Okay. Here's my science star. I think we bounce through. Well, I'm hoping it is. No! I can't re-roll again. This would just be an awful stream of continuous re-rolls, but that is very unfortunate. If you don't know what just happened, I managed to roll the 1, whereas I could have rolled the 1, the 2, or the 3. Not the first time we've rolled the 1. I got 1 science, essentially, and I'm crying like a little baba. Well, that is pretty unfortunate. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, look at that. Every cloud. Silver linings, baby. And we rolled another 1, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I hate you so much. Okay. All right. Let's choose a culture, and then we'll run a poll for the next one, and I'll end this poll, but I wanted to leave the other one as a more long-standing one. God. An all-harbor run. Phoenicians, Carthaginians, Swahili, Dutch, Siamese Chinese. Honestly, not bad. Can't be a bad start if you can pick the Olmecs, claims Octopus. To that, I dismiss you. Shoefly. I'm just kidding. Oh, God. The AI took the... See, the AI has improved. Look at this. These are some stellar picks. Leaving... But chump change for a chump like moi. However, there are still some brilliant picks here, including these 3, Mycenaeans, Phoenicians, and of course, the Assyrians. Now, I think that the Mycenaeans are probably the best pick. However, the allure of the harbour play, kind of tempting. Khalid, kind of tempting. The rerun. Oh dear. And then we'll need to start naming some things. So Aaron, if you have a name request, let me know. A name for a city. You'll be first. You know what? Stuff it. We haven't taken the Phoenicians in a very long time. Sadly, this place is not built in a great spot to access the coastal water. This one is. This one has great coastal water. This one has dreadful coastal water, but it has a river. It is what it is. There is at least 1 tile access. Here's my trait, which it's very important that I take that before we move through. Otherwise, that was entirely redundant. We'll heal up a little bit of health there. Squeeze a little bit of extra food down here. It won't be enough. So there's not really any point. Ooh, though it was nuts. A shame.
The challenges
But it is what it is. I'd like to get moving. We've spent a little bit too long. Unfortunately, not come through with a huge number of populations. But we did at least come through with 2 territories. This one is probably the best one to start. It's got some groovy tunes playing in the background, which is neat.
Roofs. An outhouse. The luxuries of civilization.
Potentially less of a need to start with a pottery workshop. I might throw that out. We kind of need to unlock harbors fairly quickly. So a natural wonder with a science output would have been tremendous. Of course, we didn't get that. I think I need to boost the industry here first, which also actually means that carpentry is kind of an important early unlock. If I want to use this worker to chop down some trees, which I think that I do. In light of that, we probably want to keep these ones up here. The pillage on this layer provides... Oh, damn, only $10. That provided 20. Either way, we'll also probably just fight this No, I think we'll run. It's going to stop me from moving too far anyway. So we'll take it down. Bring it on, bear. I'm coming back for round 2, but this time I'm stronger than before. Yeah, take that. And there's $10, which is quite neat. Boys Town. Sweet. Let's do it. Bibbly Boss. Kind of uses a lot of the same letters too. So there's nearly a pun hidden in there. We need this place to... Oh, I wonder if I say... Actually, just give me this industry as fast as you can. I think I might. It's delaying long-term growth. And I'm also going to jump to carpentry first because I don't need to connect resources, because even though this map has insane luxury resources, we've not managed to find any at all, which is probably a sign that I should get moving to the right, although we do want to get Zuma Rock, actually. So let's just track this unit back this way. Send this poor weak little soul off as the test subject, I guess. Then send this brave soul kind of through the middle of the map. Keep you floating around here to take this territory. It's a shame there are no horses, but it is what it is. The cost will be 124 influence, so actually you're kind of just going to muck around here for quite a bit. In light of that, and considering that's going to take 9 turns, I am going to ditch the scout in here. Put them both that way. We get the Maker's Quarter in 2 turns. Put them both this way, we get it in 3, but a pop in 4. I think now that I have 2, I might actually keep them both on food. A little counterintuitive. And I can invest in a resource deposit already, which is also entirely useless. Starting to have Phoenician regret. The people must decide. I think we should relocate this down into this highly productive neighborhood. Which was a little costly, but that's okay. And then I think we'll attach that immediately, seeing as our outpost cost is really high, because we don't have the early civics unlocked yet. So I should probably spend rather than save. Always great advice. Stuck at 52 likes. We can do better, gang. Octopus is right. The Swahili are very good, though. It's true. Yeah, if we can make it to Swahili, we'll be in a very good place, provided we haven't been taken out. Although, as we continue to explore this map, Pete, I grow more and more confident that maybe we're alone, or at least somehow by some miracle far enough away from everybody else that it doesn't really matter. Attach that. Oh, I should have probably bought that Maker's Quarter first. It's okay. Unfortunately, it didn't add any new populations, but it has added significant industry to the city. So hopefully in the long run it'll be worthwhile, but definitely I should have just quickly bought that Maker's Quarter because it was very close to completion. And it was only like $18 or something, really. Warehouse level prices. A bargain deal.
Will do. Over this way.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Discovery down here. We'll jump to that. In fact, we'll jump you to it right now. Slowly. And hopefully, actually, that'll give me some influence. Mine slug! Let me randomize these tunes. Oh, my randomizer... Oh? Is my randomizer working? Oh, it is. This wasn't quite the background tune that I was hoping for. However, an ambient sound nonetheless. Mine slug. Thank you very much for a €20 super duper chat. Send them all to Davy Jones's lockers, Sea Dog. Ah, yes. Give me a city name. Would you like it to be Davy Jones's locker? Yeah, that was a really interesting pick for the background tunes. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I really appreciate that. Mindslug, you're awesome. And yeah, please do suggest a name, and we'll name one in your honor. We've got a second one ready to go, hopefully at some point soon. Although as I start to look around the map, I realize GIM low on outposts.
Follow me.
We want to try and trace the coastline where possible as well, because they're likely the best territories for us. And you are absolutely right, there's opportunity for some beautiful bays. We'll probably send this unit down here to grab this and then back around to grab Zuma Bay, which will likely be our second city. Do I want to jump straight to fishing because it's just that good? I think the answer is yes, especially because we have no real need to connect a lot of resources. Like, we're not going to get a lot of value from connecting one horse. We'll get much more value, I think, from unlocking them. And when I say them, I mean harbors, not horses. For clarity. Now, this improvement provides actually a fair amount of industry, +6 industry. Thank you, new tooltip. You can see down the bottom, gains to the city +6. This is only going to give me, what, +5, +7, but also a job. However, I can't fill those jobs. Food-wise, it's pretty dire. I think we almost actually just go for the lumberyard. How much stability in excess are we? 0%. So we're just cruising along on even. I'm gonna do the lumberyard. Kind of fun. I wouldn't usually do it first, but the numbers kind of work out. We don't have the food. The foodie districts suck at the moment. We're working towards harbors. Get the lumberyard. And yes, an enemy border. Neat. Ooh, a double grab that turn. Population in Boys Town should,
Off we go. Over this way.
hopefully, help us get our first civics, no? Please. God, do I really have to build a +3 food district just to get this place moving? No. Say it ain't so. We'll stick near Zuma Rock, which is actually a 2-tile wonder. Neat. And because I'm trying to trace the coastline, I will pop down and just have a look here, just to see what's up. The answer? Not much. What about you? No Man's Wharf. Ah, neat. Wicked. Alrighty, let's do it. And actually, it's going to be this territory, which is a really nice one because it has this wonder. If we want to have a chance to take the Dutch later, we could build nearby. Putting it up here would make it even more defendable, though. It would be a better fortress up this way. Let's do it. Establish the city above Zuma Rock so that we look down to it. Yes. Ooh. Also spotted something kind of neat down that way. I put this guy on auto explore because he's kind of weak, so he'll probably just stumble into trouble. We might do the same with this unit, actually. We've got one unit capable of claiming outposts. I think we just send the rest off on their merry way. Pop you... Oh, to that one. 40 bucks. Yeah, man, we've got so much money. Let's just buy out this lumberyard. And that way I don't feel so bad about building a really bad food district.
The Assyrians.
We've met the Assyrians, which is not ideal,
Might indicate
to be totally honest. But it's alright. I might actually trace back now that we've got this territory and try and get this one with the horses. Bit odd. Because we do still need horses. I've been dismissing them, but we shouldn't dismiss them entirely. We'll take an on-aggression pact with the Assyrians to keep them on our side. 2 club soon. Yes, I've actually been watching out for that, Octopus. But we've crossed over it, unfortunately. I missed it. I missed it. I tried to get a screenshot of it, but I missed it. We're at, because I get to see the basically almost perfectly up-to-date count in the studio app. We're at 22270. So there you go. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. It's been pretty cool. Well, we can get 6 food now, but I think we should hopefully be growing fast enough that we don't need to. Could almost consider actually training an archer or something, but I don't know. I don't want to fall lower than 90% stability, ideally. It hurts our influence generation. Maybe training an archer is the right move. We're a little low on units. Let's do it. In which case, you probably actually can stick around kind of this way. Because we'll send an archer out here to... Ooh, if this unit takes that, I'll be kind of mad, though. Maybe I grab something to cut it off. Yeah, let's just quickly panic stab and grab that. We found some volunteers here, which is brilliant, after just complaining about how little units I have. Guess we have to wait till 33333. Yeah, next big milestone, 25k. I totally agree, Pete. A quarter of the way to 100,000. 100,000 will be, if it happens, years and years and years and years and years away. But if it ever does, that for me is a really, really significant milestone. So to get a quarter of the way there even is pretty damn cool, I agree. But also, 33333 is very cool as well. All the threes. All of the alls, if you get what I mean, are pretty cool. Asura is already too big for me to take, and they've stretched out this way too. Damn it. Okay. This is going to be a tough one, but actually could be a really fun one. In terms of how much of a challenge it's going to be for us to pull off. I will fall into negative stability to start building my havens. My havens are brilliant. So let's get those online. Let's also send an archer up to the north. See if we can scare off any incoming military threats that might be trying to snipe our horses. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting game. Not a great start. Not a terrible one, but not a great one either. Let's get domestication so that we actually have value out of the horses. 44444. Oh. What are you doing here?
Come over.
Like that one bit. Squeeze. Whoa, we'll go that way. I forgot about that. Dang it. Oh, and another unit of volunteers. Damn, the game's almost begging me to take this off them. But I won't. Resist. We'll peek this way just to get a glimpse of what the map looks like. Because knowledge is power. And also, I'm gonna chop this deer. Because I'm hungry. Trade luxuries with the Assyrians. We'll allow that, I guess. We should get off to a good start with them. They're an expansionist. Right on my border, trying to steal my lands. Unbelievable. Although it looks like they might have got the message.
Let's go.
Finally, our civics are unlocked to turn 29. Very slow. Very slow. Let's focus on influence generation on the main plaza, and of course those cheaper outpost creations.
We've been here. It's our place.
Neat. Now we can place this down, and I've moved away from all the good spots, so we'll do it next turn. Potentially somebody over this way could be able to get a cheeky claim off. Like right next door to their capital. Do I dare? It'd be very expensive. Oh, I always get lured into stupid things. It's kind of appealing though. And then we send this unit back this way. It's only a scout. Okay. We're gonna need city defense. Don't try this at home. This is a dumb idea. And then if we bring the warriors back, skirt you around that way. We're gonna need to skirt you way out that way. I think I'll favor 610. Place this turn. Okay, so this is going to be 138. So if we put this unit here and station it, we have visibility over this border. And then it's mountain range, mountain range. This bit is open. So we'll put a unit here. And then it's just kind of down here, which doesn't really matter so much. So I can kind of keep a scout looking over it. Because if they place something there, it's weak. So maybe that's a consolation prize. Army composition. Looks useful. You know, I'm almost tempted to take the reduced industry cost too, but I think we'll grab the +2 liberty on our new harbours. Boys Town is going to pay some money to get its first one online. And probably focus on growth still. And this will be worth +6 food once the second haven's built, so that's pretty good too. Ooh. Okay, another unknown border down there. I'm not too worried about that. I think we want to move this way. Get this expand on. Well, I showed him percent. Yeah, I think they're intending to remove that, Morris, because it is a little odd. Unfortunately now, it is falling. It's a little odd when it goes into the positive in that it just kind of doesn't need to be there, is the thing. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It just doesn't really need to be there. You can just read it as the numerical value. Currently at 85, losing 5. On the upward, I should say. But at the moment we're losing 5, and I'm going to build another haven. I think I just have to live with that. Live with that. We'll unlock city defense. That'll give us garrisons, maybe. Gareth Sons. We should be okay. Oh, I will jump there and grab that, though. And then probably just this one. With the horses. And that's actually probably more important than the rest, because look at this. They are settling like there's no tomorrow. The greed settle might be a terrible play. And I might be better off, actually, to just try and place down what I can grab. Let's place down this harbor with influence, right? This is the real value of my territories. I should have done this a long time ago. Place these down immediately, and they'll start to pump up some resources. We'll name this... yeah, you're right. They are forward settling me like a... Sure. Yes, they are. We're at 66 likes! Nearly at our first special target and making our way towards triple digits. Thank you so much to the nearly 100 people who are watching right now across YouTube and Twitch. And thank you again to the 2 very generous super chatters. And I'm just going to scroll back through and grab your name. No Man's Wharf. Where did you put that apostrophe? Man is neat. All right. Because this place, actually, to be fair, should be a city. Because we're being forward settled like there's no tomorrow. And actually, it's that forward settled place that will provide the value, not the capital. The capital would be too aggressive too soon. Although now we're stuck. Lol. Okay. Let's find religion. This is rough. This is rough. Not gonna lie. They are forward settling me like crazy. The world gen settings made it a slightly more cramped map. So they have that on their side. 8 players on a 6-player sized recommended map. I usually play by that though. which is why I chose to set up the game that way. To try and mimic my normal settings as best as possible so that we can get a good read on the beta. A control, if you will. Which you won't, but... Oh, God, I don't even know what to do with this unit, really. I think we probably want to settle on maybe one of these tiles. And we also probably want a squeaky chair, grab that. I'd like to trade everything. I mean, at the moment, I mean...
Yes.
If you give me 120
How
bucks,
sweet
sure.
would be the
But otherwise, I really see no need for that right now. Especially if we're just going to fight each other. I'd rather try and milk you for a bit of money. Let's take the +10 industry, try and ramp this place up as much as we can. There's actually also some good value in building the obelisk to the gods as soon as we can. Because that will help my influence generation, and it's my influence generation that's kind of screwing me over a bit here. But, jeez, that is slow. Jeez, that is slow. Give me the Haven first. Give me the Haven first. These units are now stranded. It's quite imperative, actually, that they defend this place then, now. Because if they don't, they're all going to start to be trespassing. In which case, we will be able to pull them out, though. So, I don't know. It's a mixed bag, to be honest, actually. Hoping for something of value. 10 influence. Okay, I'll take it. We could also use our ability to connect these horses for 25 influence. Or I could do it here for 22. Let's do it for 22. Yeah. I think we use our ability to make money off someone else. Like connecting these horses, for example. Oh. I think it's almost worth asking for open borders to try and get through.
Apropos?
And then we declare war. And take this little city. That's the play. That's the play. We punish them for forward settling, because this is a forward settle. Even though I asked for it, this is a forward settle. So, I think we punish them for forward settling, rather than trying to go for the capital. Bring all of these warriors and crap. Just all of the crap. Come on, crappos! We're bringing everybody in. Scouts and all. Go on. Try and connect some of these units together as well. A wise idea. Technology's really slow, so I might try for bronze working. This is a rough start, but I'm actually really enjoying it. It feels like it's an achievable challenge. We can't take another gold hit, so we need to take a hit of a different kind. No, not like that. Probably reduce stability, unfortunately, because I also can't really give up science. So we just have to take the stability hit. Some value in connecting animal barns before Obelisk of the Gods, because it will enable more population growth. Could get it in 3 turns if I want to completely sacrifice growth. Yeah, sure. Speed that along a little. I should also be chopping trees to speed that along a little. But taking this city is a much bigger prize than that. So let's do it. Before it gets too big.
Off we go. Come over here.
Ooh,
Over this
take
way.
that too. What's that? 40 bucks. Neat. That'll help fund the war. Little do they know. 2 warriors, archers, an archer, and 3 scouts. Now, the city's already got 4. Wah. It'll take a really long time to get an archer over there if I do train one. But it may be needed. I have a tendency to undercommit. Because I'm cheap. But it's going to take 2 turns regardless, so let's replace the population that it's going to pump out, if you know what I mean. Tempting to jump in and grab this now. But I think I'll resist. Connect that army up. Hone these warriors back as quickly as we possibly can. Get them out of the zone of control of any potential enemies. This attack is apparently favored, so that's a good sign. I could also claim this outpost right next door. Which I will. Of course. How could I not? I'll step maybe just back this way slightly. Oh, although if I want to relocate it, it actually doesn't matter. So let's just place it right here and I'll relocate it later. And the people love the sound of music, which is neat. Agrarian stars. Okay, good. We're off to a slow but steady recovery, I hope. We'll relocate this place over here for 12 extra food. And bring our warriors closer to the goal. Now, I've just had a thought. I don't have organized warfare. Okay.
Over this way.
In that case, I'm kind of obliged to have a good army and a bad army. So let's just have one army and make it really great. Warriors and a replacement archer on the way so that we can go for 2 swings. We'll refuse to trade everything with them.
Proposition that comes my way? No.
How do you like that? Sleep well. See you in the VOD, friend. Only trespassing penalties on cities. Oh, thank you. Good to know. Good to know. 69 likes. Nice. Nice to hear that we're making our way towards 100. Was a very strange pronunciation of 100. Okay, there's 5 units in here now. With organized warfare too far away and a fairly rough start, I think I have to do this.
Come over here.
Next turn.
Let's go.
Neat. We'll swoop through this way and grab a whole load of money. Bring the archer towards these units, potentially forming a slightly crappier, but don't underestimate them, second army. Alright, fine. I'll build a warrior as well. Because I do undercommit to the war stick in times of peril. Send the scouts back there. They'll grab that. Should probably save for a second city and also take this one. Right now.
Time to
Yes.
see what happens
Surprise!
when get together
I'm
to
actually
decide to murder.
stabbing you in the back. Who could have possibly seen this coming? Nobody. Alright, we'll put a couple of units up on high ground to defend this archer. This is a bad spot for them to attack from, so I don't mind if they do it. And we'll try and bait them out from the city wall, so I won't be standing on any low ground territories. Only taking high ground stabs, supported by yeets and volleys from the archers. We can take our time a little bit. Look at this damage. Oh, that's an attack I didn't want to happen, but the rest of these actually totally fine. Probably best that we focus fire on these horrendously weak units in the low ground. Really good. And I'll actually push myself through onto the low ground. Try and give the archer a bit of support, I think. Yeah. Okay. Probably not that much though. We don't need to waste too much. Even the archer is fairly competent against these, it's got to be said, fairly incompetent peasants. Blammo. Bam. They lost 16 war support. I gained 16 war support. And crucially, we've gained our second city. And cultural blessing.
They say
Take multiculturalism.
alloys are stronger than pure metals. I guess we're going to see how far that metaphor applies to human society.
Oh man, and now I've got 2 armies. And I'm thinking, Maybe I should push for that capital. What do you reckon? Maybe I should. Oh. I mean, I did see a unit down this way, so perhaps I'll peer down. Or we could actually burn it down. Oh. That would be the ultimate punishment, but there's probably no need, because that's just an influence penalty on myself, I think. Let's march towards the capital. This place can defend itself. Who was that? Ah, Dusk and Dawn! Kia ora, friend! Thank you so much for the 15 shekels! Hello, everybody, I'm back. Hello, everyone, I'm back. Sorry, just released a new culture. The Rashiduns? Am I pronouncing that properly? I hope so. Tell us more! That's awesome! Dusk and Dawn, a wonderful contributor to the Humankind community, modding community. It's been highlighted by Humankind on their Twitter. Cool. I've just made a little note of that one. Thank you so much for your generous super chat and also for letting us know what you've been up to. I was wondering away to myself. And I think we are going to go through with this horrendously aggressive push toward the capital. At the very least, we're likely to run into some units to fight along the way. I see the capital's down to 4 population now. Are they going for the counter push? Oh no! Let's just quickly buy a warrior here just to have someone in the capital. It would be really unfortunate if I went to all this trouble just to lose that. Oh. Everything's kind of bad. Everything's kind of bad. More harbors? I suppose so. Yeah, look, here we go. What's this? Oh, crap. It's a tough fight, actually. I mean, it's to be expected, because that's their unique. I am, of course, stuck with unique boats. However, actually, maybe that's okay. Because if we want to make this play, it doesn't have to be exclusively boats, but if we want to make this play a sort of naval play, so to speak, then maybe having a capital to attack along the coastline later ain't such a bad thing. And also, if I hang back this way and defend, the mounted unit won't be able to get behind walls. So I can also kind of cheese it that way. In that case, I'm going to send the scouts back to base. I'm going to keep this archer here to help defend our recently captured city. And focus on probably still building a 3rd city, I think. Yeah, 160 influence. So next turn, we can get city number 3 down. I now owe 2 city names. Dusk, if you would like a city name, at JumboPixel in the chat and let me know. You're 3rd. And we're about to get a 3rd city, so I should be right caught up. Does the AI build shrines? Yeah, they do. Yep. They do build shrines. And they will switch to... I believe they switch to our faith output when we convert the territory. But I actually would need to double check that. I'm not 100% across that. Yeah. I'm not 100% across when it changes, how it changes. Some of the technicalities of it, I get a little bit confused with. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Anyway. Insta resolve, insta success. Get out of here.
How you doing, friend?
They're losing 4, losing 2. I'm actually losing 2 from an ongoing unjust war, so I need to kind of keep the war support propped up. which is unfortunate. Let's take the plus 20 science because I so desperately need that. And I'll pay 25 influence, I think, actually, to hook up that copper. Why not? It's probably more expensive than just buying it on the outpost. And then next turn we'll get city number 3. Here comes, hopefully, the fight of my life. Come on, bring it. I really need organized warfare, actually. Let's get that. Probably instead of writing. No? That's a little bit of an oversight. Here we go. Yikes. I wonder if I shift people onto science. That'll make it 4 turns. That will still only have it at 4 turns. Okay. For now, we don't really need anyone on growth, though, so I'll add a little bit of extra science. And I guess we'll just defend here. Hopefully they'll come and try and fight me to take their city back. That's the plan. And I'll send this warrior to the front line. And also this one too, because why not? We're kind of swapping out with these guys. A little bit of an awkward trade. The iron upper stab. I don't really even want to stab that way. I kind of think I should take this though. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. It's, hey, they ran away. Oh, neat. Okay. I was gearing myself up for a bit of a rough fight, to be honest. So that's cool. Oh, jeez. The entire population of the city's just rebelled. And now they're sending reinforcements. This is turning into a bit of a disaster. Maybe I am obliged to burn this place down. With reinforcements along the, coming kind of rapidly. And war support not actually ticking in my favor. Although, oh no, technically it is. Okay, maybe I can starve this out. It's going to be like 17 turns though. I don't really like those odds. Let's destroy these rebels as efficiently as possible. They're a little stronger than me, so I'll try and just hold high ground and take the relatively cushy defense. He's gearing up for his big charge move. Oh man, it was a success too. Yikes. Just pick on the unit in the low ground. Whoa, okay, good. A bit of a tough slog, but we got there. Geez, this is actually really tough. Hopefully this unit doesn't take this warrior out. No, you absolute head. Crap. Okay, it's alright. Because we don't have organized warfare, I guess the immediate impact isn't too big. Oh, dang it. 2 more warriors along the way. That gives us a 5. Come on, get back there. Do I want to quickly burn this place down? Ah, they're coming! Oh, jeez, Rick. Okay, I think we just need bodies back. This is very quickly going to bite me in the backside. Let's burn it down. There's organized warfare. Not a moment too late. 2 warriors frantically running over. I do have another neighbor to the south. You're right. I'm assuming that this is cut off, but I actually don't know that for sure. I think this is a disaster of a run. Look at this. This is awful. Do I just re-roll? Take it to a poll, everybody. Let's take it to a poll. I'm happy to keep streaming. Time is not the problem today, thankfully. Or actually, the way to recover here is to not burn this down, but probably to just threaten to burn it down. So we threaten the burn down. While we're threatening the burn down, let's get the Zuma City online. The Zuma City is fantastically defendable. Thank you again for your super chat. There's New Man's Wharf. Now, we don't necessarily have to burn this down. We can give dusk. Fun about them is their absurd faith production, which is pretty cool, actually. Quite unique. The Africa DLC music's quite a bop. Yeah, we should also have a look and see if we can jump through cultures and see if we can claw this back. That's the other clawback option, and honestly, not a terrible one. There we go. Pete calling for a reroll. Time to raise the white flag. I tend to agree, but I've put it to a poll, so get your votes in. I think that probably choosing something that we could slot into that would give us a bit of power very quickly could be another way to push out of this. Praetorian Guard's probably not going to cut it. Nor, well... You're definitely not. Hunnic Horde actually could. In fact, I see it as probably the only reasonable option. We already have access to 2 horses. We have a few outposts. It would probably work. The speed at the moment is normal. So we could re-roll, and if I wanted to re-roll it, I would be happy to change the speed if you wanted. That would relatively quickly take us up to this point. Or we try the clawback, and I think it has to be clawback with the Huns. And we have to go full aggro, basically, at this point. I see the Huns is really the only way out of this. You're right that we do also need technology, so the Greeks could be a goer, but they're fairly terrible. However, we still need standing army. I think the Huns. If we claw back, I think the Huns are the way to go. Claw back with the Huns, please. It looks like claw back with the Huns is winning. I think it's a fun idea to try. There's also a why not both scenario that potentially plays out if we do it that way. We have organized warfare, I believe. Yeah, we've got organized warfare. Which actually means that I can put some of these scientists back on the fields. Get back to growing crops, you fools. Let's up our influence gen. Ooh. Your industry is terrible. Let me connect you to somebody who knows how to be industrial. There you go. That's a little bit better. Let's give it its animal barns and its forge. And probably get everybody on food. Yeah. Cool. Now, the city does have Zuma Rock, so, you know, don't count us out just yet. Getting plus 10 faith on the main plaza here, baby. Are we winning the faith game at least? Well, we're not losing it. Yeah, I think that the Hunnic jump is likely the best way out of this. It's a really close vote. 57%. YouTube. We're also at 77 likes. 23 away. With 85 people watching. I know that we can do it. Let me cheer you on. Okay, 3 units up that way could also be looking for a fight.
End this war. End it now.
Yes, this appeals.
So...
No, I can't.
I'll keep threatening to burn this down. It's now got 2 turns to perish.
Off we go.
These warriors should be moving together, at the very least. We'll hook them up. Keeping an eye to make sure that the Huns aren't taken. They shouldn't be, but they might be. Because I should really hang around and try and get some extra stars. Oh, it's tough. Here's a district.
5 farmers' quarters for 1 city. Somebody is going down in history with the title of Satiated.
Potentially one up that way too. We could take over this place. We could start building some here, but for now, this is a little ugly. Leadership is very good. We don't need it yet, though. Yikes.
An
Oh, don't you get out of it. Every single pop-up in the world! No! I got screwed over by pop-ups. But actually, this could be alright. These units wanted to run back this way to defend this city. However, they've been trapped. Looks like they don't really care. We'll run this guy out because he's a bit weak. I think taking down this archer's probably a good call. It's quite tough, actually. Underestimated it. What kind of damage do we do in an even footing? Well, this is my scout, so actually a terrible amount. That's your problem. Be making much better use of my warriors, although if the scout is ever going to put in any value, it's going to be down there taking out that archer. Neat. Now, defending this flag is really difficult. So we're going to have to try and beat our way through the back line. They probably take it anyway, but standing on it forces them to move again, so it could be useful. Yeah. So, see, it sort of stopped them from taking it. And now I should be able to come through with a victory here. Come on. Oh, jeez. Nobody gained any war support from it because it was just a brutal loss for both sides. It's actually put me in a really awkward position, so I will burn down this city because I think they're about to outnumber me. Or burn down this city and then push for... and then quickly place an outpost in its place. And then push for white peace, and then maybe roll over them with the Huns. Or do we just try roll over them with the Huns? The clawback. Let's go for the clawback. Screw it. I'm going to take them right now. I think that's necessary. The sailing Huns. It's turned to madness, and I love it. Although, slightly unfortunate. Now, we're going to get a lot of pop-ups. This is going to get burnt down. They're going to lose their defensive bonus. These units are going to attack them and hurt them, and that's going to cause them to run away. That's then going to probably require me to send in this scout to grab this. That's how I foresee this going. Let's see.
And here come the
Please
Hunnic
no.
hordes, who are going to
Get out
turn
of
other
it.
empires' property rights into intangibles.
Yep. Neat. Exactly as intended. Not an ideal play, don't get me wrong, but exactly as intended. There's usually a path to victory. Cross the seas, find new lands to exploit. You're totally right, with 85 likes in my back pocket. Oh, yes, that is brilliant. Awesome to see. Thank you to everybody tuning in as new viewers, liking the stream. It's awesome to see so many people wanting to hang out and watch Humankind with me. Honestly, it really is. And I'm super grateful for it. Super grateful. Let's run away. Let's run away. See ya. See ya, see ya, see ya. We grab this outpost. Oh, the good part actually about choosing a non-harbor culture is that we get access to the standard harbor. Kind of fun. We should probably take leadership, although not having a third city makes me think actually maybe a third city would be a better idea first. So let's get one of those. Here, ideally. Oh god, it's so far away. Do I regret burning that one down? No. Would I do it again? Yes. Do I need to pump out Hunnic hordes out of these outposts when they reach 4? Yes. Which means I need to try and up their food.
Your first harbor gives access to endless expanses of the vast blue seas.
It's going to be
great
kind of tricky.
voyages and discoveries.
However, adding normal harbors
done this
should be
ages
helpful.
ago.
God, they're slow to grow. We just don't really even have the food. I mean, look how slow it is to train these Hunnic hordes. It's going to be a comeback, but it's going to be far too slow. What are we at? 3 turns? For 1 pop? Because this place is only getting 3 food? If I move it here, does it get more? Because it's adjacent to the harbor? I thought they always just picked up that harbor bonus. Is that a beta change? Or am I a fool? Please somebody let me know. Scott Jacobs! Woo! Welcome to the Mini Pixels! One of us! One of us! State of play? Oh yeah, I would love to have that playing at the same time, but copyrighted. But Sophia. The game's music is really good. I agree. Thank you, Scott Jacobs! Welcome to the Mini Pixels! That's so cool! Thank you so much for becoming a member. Oh man, I'm gonna need some more cities. Which probably means that, oh man, okay, Clawback has all of a sudden surged in popularity. Alright, I see you. We also have access to a military stability. Maybe we pluck out some iron reserves, go for some sort of frantic push. We're probably gonna need food first to train new people. We'll also need units. Probably the scout's done its day. See a friend. Replacing it with a Hunnic horde is incredibly expensive. Ludicrously so. But I'll do it. After I get the forge, I'll train 1. Ongoing war can now be ended. The Carthaginians forced me to surrender. Okay, well, lucky we burnt down their city then, because it turns out not to have mattered too much. So not the end of the world. We did regain some land, but at what cost, the people will ask? Hopefully we can surge back and take over this continent. That's the clawback strategy. If it doesn't work, I'm not afraid to ditch it. But we're going to give it a dang good go, because that's what the... Oh, I wish I'd clicked that outpost placement. Dang it! They're hunting me down in an open field where they will absolutely have an advantage. Let's try and sneak down onto this low ground. Oh, crap. Let's go. Run. Back to the city! Oh, they just sort of chased me back within the city boundaries. I feel at threat. I'm summoning the iron reserves. I'm not sure why, even. Maybe just to maybe actually just to fight these guys. Scare them off. Reclaim the territory for myself. My retreating army can't join its reinforcements. Shoot. Run away. Everybody's retreating. Neat. Let's train a Hunnic horde here too.
Off we go.
It's okay because they just retreated back to where they came from. So everything's fine. Let's put them up on the city borders. Let's take... We do need philosophy for the tech games. Let's take philosophy. Part of the clawback. Tyler. Yes. I like the way you move. This one's a keeper too. Let's do this. So, this outpost. I move these 4 units here. How many people live in this outpost? 0 out of 5. Okay. Disband. 4 out of 5.
You have marched out your first
Wham,
emblematic unit.
bam, thank you, ma'am!
Do try to keep them alive.
Now we've got 4 Hunnic hordes. Yes. Let's do the same thing again up here. He's gone mad with power. It's brilliant. The comeback is on! Big brain. Huge brain. Huge brain. Let's do this. Ferocious? Yeah, baby. He's ferocious. They freaking know it. Should I do it again? No, not yet. Hold your ground. Now, we need to separate these guys.
Mobile and militarist, the Goths. You can
Ooh,
probably
coming up against
guess
the
that
Goths
this
next
relationship
door.
will not be an easy one.
The goth next door. And my goth, she's beautiful. Thank you, I'm here until Tuesday. Alright, let's... back to this outpost. Give it a harbor, maybe? Give it an H! Harbor. Yeah, this one's really disappointing. Let me just quickly... it didn't really help, did it? No. It will help it grow slightly faster, with slightly more food, but... Blah! Get rid of those guys. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Always check that you've got enough influence. We will because of the extras, but... We probably should have priced that out first. Hello. Who are you? Why are you here? I don't even know how to get in the sea. I'll just have to run along the side of it with my new Hunnic horde. Alright, let's close in with the hordes. They are a nomadic unit, so they benefit from being separated. War's been declared by the Carthaginians. I don't know if that was a good idea. For you, friend. But bring it on! You idiot.
Over there. Let's go. Go this way.
We'll squeeze in with 2 separate armies of nomadic units. The nomadic units are a special unit that gathers food through fighting and ransacking in order to multiply. That's why I've separated them into 2 different armies. Thanks to organized warfare, of course, they'll be able to fight together. We're a ranged unit, so we can use our super mobility to our advantage. Fighting in open fields is what we do best. We hate walls. We love to be maneuverable like this. It's so good. We can at the very least run our way up onto some high ground. Are we a move and fire as well? Multi-move. Can move until all movement points are depleted, ignoring zones of control. I don't think that also makes us a move and fire. Let me see. I think move and fire is a separate promotion. Oh my god, it isn't. We're the best unit ever. Amazing. Just run away to the high ground. Most units won't even be able to get to us, right? You'll see those standard swordsmen can't do anything, particularly on the terrain. The archer can't see us because the terrain's so good in our favor. We can just continue to fire down on it and then just pop over like this. Fire down because we're ranged and sneak back to safety. Wow. So good. It's so good. The Humankind comeback is real. Go the 66% of people who had a little faith in me. Or in the Humankind, I suppose. Should probably also just run away as far as you can, I guess. Right click is doing annoying things. I don't know if I auto-resolve this battle if the AI plays this the same way, which is why I haven't just clicked auto. But at this point, it was probably a safe bet. Thankfully, the battle will continue next turn, so we're all bueno. 10 food. Yeah, could pump out another 4 people. Ideally, I'd like some more influence, though, so let's get a fountain online for some stability, please. Please!
I have a proposition.
Goths would like to trade luxuries, and we really do need a trading partner, so let's open that up. That'll be another reason why we're kind of floundering about
Whether or
a bit
not their
getting all-
soldiers are naked, they are armed.
and we should just be able to just maximum destroy this thing now. Oh, that was really good. It was really good. We gained 40 food. 16 war support. 40 food. We're going to need a lot more where that came from, but it's an okay start. It's an okay start. That used to be a little better, I can't help but feel. Wasn't as much food as I would have thought, but it's a pretty good amount nonetheless. Oh my god, and I've just met the entire world.
Greetings, Sovereign.
Hello, Greeks.
Enchant.
Or garbage.
It is my great honor.
The Aksumites.
Enchant.
Pleasure to meet you.
This is where
The Romans.
Enchant.
I remain. The Celts. NBA. And the Mayans.
Enchanted.
Kia ora. Neat. Okay. Trade?
I have a
How?
proposal.
Wow. I hate you. All right. Let's just quickly
Where have
bounce
you
through. We're at war, but that's fine. Here's our trade partner. What kind of money do we need to actually get access to this? 400 bucks, 300 bucks. They're all incredibly far away across the sea. 190 bucks for some ebony, though. It's a shame we're at negative 484 because of probably an awful surrender. Let's go hunt down some of these guys. Yes. And continue to save up for more hordes. This was indeed a dead end. It's fine. Position you here. What I lack in combat strength, I make up for in maneuverability. Probably more value in hunting them than hunting the rebels. Although... yeah, let's go. Let's go. And we might as well send everybody, because otherwise these troops are just going to be standing back here doing nothing. They might as well do something with their time.
So, what do you say?
We'll trade luxuries
can
with
live with
most
this.
people who will ask us, I think. Hopefully they'll give us some money, right? If they buy things off us, we'll get the one-time bonus to help try and salvage the economy. So we'll take the deal with the Celts as well.
Those of honest intent may have my ear.
Yes, thank you. Please, buy our wares and fears. Although, of course, as you can tell, I've started with no luxuries. And they have started with all the luxuries. The irony of re-rolling many times and probably choosing one of the worst starts hasn't escaped me. I'm not even sure if I want to reinforce with the rest of these units, so for the time being... Oh crap, I got first mover advantage. That's ugly. Olmi fans? It's true. Olmi Kid does therefore equal huge brain. I can't fault that, Octopus. I just can't. There has to be a big brain in that big, beautiful head. Olmec. Oh, we are just dealing no damage here. I don't even know if the clawback is possible. Perhaps we've just been out-teched, outpaced, and out-luxuried. We'll try it. We'll try and put all of our firepower into one unit. And then sort of like, back off. Hey, back off. Definitely going to need to bring in these reinforcements. I'm nearly getting to the point where I'm considering the YOLO auto-resolve. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Archer. Just deployed you in the wrong order, really. It's not me, it's you. Although, actually, a couple of good snipes, we might be alright. Don't wave that white flag just yet. They can always, or usually, at least have a fair position. Although being challenged in melee combat is not what these guys really want to have done, or really want to see happen to themselves. Not ideal. However, a couple of cheeky bounces like that, and you might be alright. Run back this way and snipe this guy behind the walls, because of course my archers, their value is actually more in taking things out that are better hidden. The rest of my units can probably handle the rest. And I think at this point, the auto-resolve could be fairly safe. Just back off. Try and escape damage. We're going to lose one of our hordes. Ooh. Ooh, they took the archer bait instead. I'm pretty pleased with that. Might be able to save you after all. Yes. I wish I'd moved you one step further, but that's okay. We'll tuck this archer into the woods. It's not going to be enough. But at least it's not that crazy Pooh Bear looking evil thing. That is a scary trailer in the woods. Seeing the woods here reminded me of it. Good God. Pooh Bear's like copyright free or something now that it's so old. If you don't know where that random comment came from. And there's some sort of terrifying horror movie being created. Yeah, clustered luxuries is fun. It's a shame. It's a shame they weren't distributed everywhere. It's a shame they weren't distributed evenly. Right? Why can't everybody have a cluster? Which probably means that there's really no salvaging it unless I can either take or trade for the clusters. We're not having a lot of luck trading because we're still dirt poor. But you know what?
How you doing, friend?
We're actually going to win a war here and start to turn this around. thanks to the success of the Hunnic Hordes. So, pwah. And really great failures from basically every other unit. So I think I'll just train another Hunnic Horde. Oh, no, actually, that is likely a huge waste of time. Let's get a granary going. I personally feel that a reroll is probably still a good idea. Just to reroll for one with... Holy... Hot damn! Cerubio! You're amazing! And... Can I randomize some background tunes? It should also change my voice, but I don't think the voice changer element is working because I think I stuffed it up. Right. Or maybe not. Either way, Cerubio. Thank you. Jeepers. Cerubio with a whomping $50 super chat. Says, hey Jumbo, hope you're doing well, my friend. Well, I am now. I will eat tonight like a, not a king, because a king would probably eat like a king. I will eat like a king. Anyway, Cerubio, hope you're doing well, my friend. Just passing through and happy to see the channel grow. Can't wait to finish my studies and get back to humankind. I feel you. Distractions and life gets in the way, but often they are welcome and worth it, and it sounds like your one is. Cerubio! That's Spanish sugar. Oh, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Jeepers. Thank you. That is awesome. Let me win this war in your honor. And also maybe stop them chopping down this tree. Just to really mess with them. Yeah, these two hordes should be able to take this one down. I'm going to insta-resolve. Ah, they got away. I hate it when they do that. I actually think we could almost chase it down. Oh no, it is off. It is gone. Okay, let's push this way and get a little bit more war support up here then. Next to these beautiful harbors. Oh, it was a bait. Can I afford a retreat? Let's have a look.
You! Why would I want to see you?
Not especially. I have maneuverability on my side. But I think I need to retreat. That's a shame. Oh no. So close to triple digits. Oh, we are too at 90 likes.
Debate
Thanks
and
to you,
discussion are
Cerubio.
not the pastimes of the idle, but the actions of thinkers and movers who will touch every aspect of civilization.
Oh my god, it's absolutely right. I feel that my gameplay hasn't lived up to your generosity today, everybody. I think that means I probably owe you another stream tomorrow, yeah? I think so. Well, hey, don't count this out though. I'll have to manually resolve this now because I've kind of pinned me into a bit of a corner. The battlefield is relatively large though. If I can stall it out for a turn, we won't take huge losses, although I am not going to be able to stall that out for a turn. Bitten off more than I could chew. Bye, friend. If I lose this war, I think the clawback run is over, so I have to push this, and I have to push this fight again while they're distracted, I think. Hey, actually... I'll insta-resolve that. Okay, cool. There's a nice little win for me. Push them back down again a little bit. Oh, it's a real jostle, but we lost one up there, so it was a blow for blow. I'm wondering if I try and take Carthage. It's ludicrous, but it just might work. Squeeze it that way. Pop out these 4 units. Bounce them into this territory, where I have the influence required to quickly convert them by exchanging them in and pumping them out. So we've now got a lot of Humankind action steaming toward Carthage. I don't want this war to be over just yet. Sonny is in with a chance. Sonny's in with a gosh darn chance. Let's try and build up this place a fraction. New Man's Wharf. Struggling along. So Rubio, would you like a city name? You ought to choose one. You ought to choose one. I'm also looking for the Rashiduns. And then we've got our other two already, but... I was going to say, but they're not living up to their expectations. But you know what? Actually, they've been responsible for the production of a lot of Humankinds. Downside's going to be to try and get them all into the fight in time. Especially when I didn't move these ones in time. That's awkward. Shoot. We're so close. We're so close. I actually think I want to give them a little bit of war support. Let's try and retreat. Oh, it's a terrible retreat. Stop running that way. But the horde is coming. Claim territory? I think that should be an option for you. No. No. It should be grayed out. Army wages, occupied cities could be useful moving forward. I wonder if there's anything, any sort of specific boost that's a little better. Not really, actually. Not really. Although we do like a good ransack as the Humankind. Could try and make ourselves gloriously wealthy. Let me know the highlights, please, Huck. I hope you're managing. Let's see all. Yeah, what an awesome introduction. Oh, you guys are awesome. Okay. I don't actually think there's a huge amount of value in a lot of these. Potentially I try and artificially pump this up a bit. Yeah, sure.
Most
Let's try and pump our influence generation up a bit more.
To the onslaught of more brains.
Just to farm more of these. Get these guys as close as possible to Carthage. Those two have actually ran away as bait, and that's worked in my favor because now Carthage is undefended. And I don't have a single melee unit. But hopefully that doesn't matter because we'll have ranged attacks. We should be able to volley over the wall. Oh my god. We're absolutely full too. Chock a block. Which probably means I should just dip out and just try and reinforce as much as possible. Stab as much as possible. It's a shame I didn't have anybody up on that high ground. Really unfortunate. But we can probably run and gun. Yeah. Cool. Shoot that one in the open. Kind of weak. Also shoot the one behind the walls. Likely to be maybe a threat moving forward. Maybe. Hard to say. Ooh, nowhere for me to run. Although I guess I have a lot of Humankinds, so maybe we do end up using some as body shields. That probably happens. That'll do. The terrain isn't ideal, so we're also just kind of using them to distribute a bit of extra damage about. Zip one up nice and close. And actually maybe try and zip them through. If it weren't for this pesky kid! But we'll do the classic bounce move here. Hey, there we go. Pesky kid out the way. That frees up extra slots for you to fire at that unit and then get out the way so that you can come up here and also fire at that unit. And then this one can move through. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hey, Christian. First time catching the stream. Loving your videos. Oh, thank you so much. It's awesome to see. Glad you managed to catch one live. It's always cool to see people who can tune in for the first time. If I happen to do a stream like earlier or later, or it just suits you. Want to come back? Yeah, actually, you know what? Sunny might be in with a chance just yet, and it will be a good test for how powerful the AI is as well, which is always another motive of mine. This battle, on the other hand, unlikely to go as well. I'm going to take a very quick break just to grab a drink, but while I do it, instead of going to the BRB screen, I might just auto these battles so that there's something to watch. Oh, actually, I think we could do both. I'll put you on the BRB screen so that the voters know. For you voters, I'll be right back. Oh, what a beautiful soundtrack. Welcome back, everybody. Let's continue with where we left off. The most surprising comeback of all time is being realized. Thanks to the power of the Hunnic Horde. Holy cow. It is close. Jeez. Whew. In fact, it was a last-minute seizure of Carthage. That was the only thing that swung it into my favor. Let's get this war resolved and done. I don't have a lot of war support, though. +1 from opponent's city occupied. -2 from 2 territories influenced by opponent. So I lose 1 per turn. So I need to just accept this. Actually, hold on. There is perhaps a second way that's just come to me in a vision. I think I need to be... I think because this run is in such disaster of nearly being taken out, I need to always push for the riskier, more aggressive play to achieve success. And tapping out for $200 ain't gonna cut it. We need more. We need more power. We need more impact. And I have an idea on how we can get a little bit. How many new civs are there? What do you mean? So, I think... what I'm thinking is... we actually have to burn this down. We'll also get 40 bucks, which is nice. I could get that Civic to get 60 bucks, but... we'll also get 40 food, which will go to waste. I wonder what it looks like with 3 units. 5 turns. I kind of need it as quickly as possible, so... okay. And then... oh, crap. I think we go around this way. Well, it depends... it depends how far back you want to go, but we had the Cultures of Africa DLC, which has added a new culture to every era. And now, we're currently working as a community to unlock a new culture. And I can actually show you, thanks to something I prepared earlier. Boom. This is what we're doing. The Mississippi Ascent event requires Builder Stars. And we need to earn 2 million of them. This was our progress as of this morning, just before I started the stream. So it should be fairly up to date. As up to date as this morning, so like 2 hours ago for me. I was hoping we would find some enemy units up this way, and that would allow me to continue to generate some war support.
Or an impediment.
Just to burn down Carthage and then reclaim it, essentially. Ooh, there are some. Okay. We're gonna need to stop burning down Carthage and get these Hunnic hordes over here for again another fight of our life. Oh, we've been blocked. Oh, well played. Well played. But also, surely you've put yourself within range of me here. No, there are no moves.
Here we go.
Oh, there is a move. Let's see. Did the AI play well with my Hunnic hordes? Yeah, I think it's a neat idea. I can't wait to get some numbers on it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's that progress. Just to let you know. Neat. I'm going to put this on auto-resolve. Just out of curiosity to see how the AI will move these units and whether I actually need to even be controlling them. It looks like the attacks are pretty good. It maybe just doesn't perhaps run away to the same spots that I would. Yeah, like, it seems to hold the low ground still. And I'm assuming that the enemy AI is still doing that as well. Although, yeah, it looks like it. You know, some of the positioning is a bit odd. Like, moving back to this tile, very odd. But then a lot of it isn't. A lot of it is quite good and makes sense. This drives me nuts. Oh, there we go. Hold on. They may have actually been coming back to sink a boat. What the? Okay. Interesting. The one thing we did manage to do was have a little bit of a religion. And obviously we'll improve our harbors with that because that will really help surge us up. We may be able to get a comeback. Is that the war? Yeah, that's another war ended. I think we could keep grinding away at this, but we should probably Yeah, sorry about that, David. Thank you for letting me know, Cerubia. And Mind Slug as well. Thank you for letting me know. I think what we should do here is wave the white flag and say, bad start, bad play, generally, but a pretty decent comeback attempt. Bounce back to the main menu and set up a proper game. Now, because I'm planning on keeping the stream going for quite a bit longer yet, because I haven't been able to stream in a long time, and etc, etc, I think we can just kind of set up another normal game, to be completely honest. So, let's do that. I'm gonna place a little marker here for the VODers. 15 a.m. Yeah, it was not a bad comeback attempt. I don't know. We'll keep an eye out for a luxury start this time. I think I will keep the map settings the same. I'm a sucker for punishment. It would be nice if I could change this to something in between normal and large. Although maybe just reducing the number of competitors kind of does that, because then we go 6-player map with 7 players, so it's still fairly full. It's still over full, I should say. I think everything else is okay. We'll just leave it as it is. Luxury resource amount, abundant. Luxury resource distribution. I wanted to leave it on clustered to keep it as fair to test as possible, but perhaps we go natural. Just so that I don't have to reroll a million bajillion times. Bravely ran away. That's right. That's right, Math and Carnage. The brave runner. We'll try clustered again. When it works, and it was what the game, at least to me, is what the game always sort of felt like it defaulted to. Is the game going that bad? Yeah, just more the fame score than anything. It wasn't the fact that the attempt itself was innately terrible. It was just how far behind everyone else that we were. It would be impossible to come back, particularly, and don't forget, the AI is more competent in the late game, so having a lousy early game is disaster. This is immediately probably better than every other start that we've had so far. We'll see. These nuts. Okay, that's good. 10 food. Neat. A second food has appeared right next door, and it's another nuts. Cool. Okay. Welcome to the new start. If you're watching the VOD, shout out to you, to the octopuses, and everybody else who's tuning in. Welcome to game number 2. You're joining me live. Pete, Charles, Cerubio, Locke, David. Math and Carnage, let's do this. I'm feeling pumped. Okay. Send this tribe probably up and around this way. If I found a natural wonder, I'd do a little skip and dance. We'd also like to choose a culture that is not the Phoenicians. No offense, Phoenician fans, but clearly we're going to have to choose one of the powerhouses if we want to stand an appropriate chance. We need to try and stack the DECK in our favor. What I would really love to find is a river. I don't even know what way to go. This is a really tough decision. I think I go this way.
Do it.
Oh my god, he did.
If you learn nothing else, you could learn what killed them.
6-9. I'm just gonna place that down. It's okay.
Will do. Onwards.
Yeah, moving through the forests kind of sucks, but it is what it is. To go north or south? Probably north. Let's go north.
We move.
Okay, I need to find some extra food. Are the African cultures good? NEOP? Yes, they are good, and Cerubio Swahili is one of the best in the game. No more wharfs? Oh, we'll get some wharfs. Don't you worry. We will get some wharves. Wharfs? Surely it's like dwarf. Here's some food. Hoff, that faith is shining through. Sadly, just some berries, and unfortunately no river in sight.
We move.
Okay, looking for a river. Probably not going to find it up here.
We move. Onward.
Extra unit. Yeah, awesome. Really good. Ooh. What if we want to spend a turn fighting that guy? The rewards are pretty good. I'm going to do it. I think from memory it's 20 food and 20 influence. So, decent enough. Without any high ground, it's a little iffy. Maybe we pass for a round. I didn't really need to. As long as we spread the damage evenly, which probably means dipping this unit out. We really don't want to trade. Okay, we didn't. Thank God. 20 food and 20 influence as well. So it's also the creation of a second outpost, which is pretty cool. We have a couple of luxuries, which is always nice to see. And sadly, no wonders. Unlikely to be a lot more land down that way. Do I want to waste a turn looking? Curiosity will get the better of me if I don't. Damn it, there was nothing. And we'll move back this way. It's okay. New unit has no movement. 6.5 is pretty average. New unit does have movement now. Separate it off to grab the science. We're of course beelining towards that science star. Although actually a second mammoth has stepped up to the play, so... dear. That is kind of annoying, actually. I'd love to take it down, but I don't know if I really quite have the health just yet. So I'll keep these units together. They'll move in unison. They'll actually find some food while they do it. It's D's nuts. And they'll heal as well. And then we'll take this guy out next turn. Get another unit. Neat. You've found some food by just sort of meandering about. Which is always good. And I might make my way back toward that science, I guess. Oh, no, more food. Neat. I'll just keep revealing more fog and food.
What's over there?
I think grabbing that's reasonable. And actually, kind of placing a territory here is a good idea. So we might wait an extra turn on the woolly mammoth. Place a 414, which is really good industry and a fantastically defendable territory as well. Oh, good. You are good. You are bloody good. 7 more likes, and we hit triple digits. That is fantastic news, Octopus. Tea and salt means food is covered. We've got mountains potentially for a Joe start. To be fair, also nice accessibility to the coastline. Maybe we take a Carthage. Absolutely a Swahili, as I was saying before to you, Sir Rubio. They are quite possibly the best culture in the game, although with recent adjustments and changes to overall balance that have come through in the last few updates, that could have changed, actually. But I'd still probably say S tier. S tier would be a safe bet. These guys have healed up enough to probably take down the big wool. Go on. We'll bait the animal down onto the low ground. And just go all in. I think the strategy here is just all in because it doesn't quite have the strength to take one of these guys down. Big dummy. Yeah. That's what I f***ing thought. 20. There's an extra, not quite an extra outpost maybe, but definitely some extra food. For an extra dude. And, well, probably go and explore that way actually. Oh, it's a match made in heaven. Extra unit, just enough movement points to stretch out and grab that science. Still only puts me at 5, so we've got some crappy rolls. Could move through. We'll go remind me later. Good news is we're doing better on our population. You'll note turn 8 and we're ahead of the curb, at least in comparison to what we were last time. So that's a good start. You can bounce for the food instead. Oh, so can you. Oh, so can you. Should probably send somebody to have a look down that way. Oh yeah, look, there's science. Experience on units on all cities is actually very good. Or we could go bountiful and get 5 food on the capital, or research. I think we'll take the -2 food and grab the extra experience in future, because if this update's taught me anything, it's that I tend to build a lot more military units than I used to. Relatively small sample size, test case, whatever so far. But it has proven true. Oh my god, it's a mammoth farm! Let's do it again! Do it again. Try and not die. Because if we lose a unit, it kind of makes the whole thing redundant. So I'll hold the high ground, ensure that it attacks from the low ground. It doesn't have the strategic nous to realize that it should fight a weak unit, so... eat shit. Great bleed. There we go. 20 extra food. There's the 4th dude. Doesn't start with an extra move. That's okay. Didn't mean to move all of them. Fan out! Now we go crazy mode. Auto explore. Auto explore. Auto explore. Let's try and paint some of this map. We'll stretch you up there and we'll put you on auto explore. Don't just follow that. It's already going there. Oh, you are just the worst. Oh, that's a good find. Turns out, starting territory had Hopper, otherwise known as Horses and Horses and Copper. There we go. Rain fog never sounded so sexy. Alright. Sure. That's a really good find, actually. That's really neat. Let's have a quick culture check. We can't choose yet. We've lost Joe and the Olmecs. What the heck? Unbelievable. 2 more likes to go. Off to bed. Good night, David. Oh my god. Let me get that bot. Jeez. Do not go to nakedhd.fun. Phew. A Mammoth Ranch. You're right. You're right. Although, if they're not being I guess I am the farmer. I am. All right. This looks pretty good. I think we'll just keep taking this stuff. Sanctuary there. Bit of food. Not bad. Oh, Cerubio! Thank you for becoming a member of the channel! And a JumboPixel at that! You, my friend, are way too kind. Are way too kind. And I'm sending you all of my good vibes. All of my success vibes your way. Realized my membership was off. It could have been, yeah. Could have been me. There's astronomy. Should we choose? Let's run a poll. Egypt, Harappa, Mycenaeans. Nubians could be a fun alternative to the Phoenicians, who didn't really deliver. The Nubians could actually deliver quite well. The district counts as a market quarter and a maker's quarter, +5 money on strategic resources, which we're relying on for food, so we could grab food, money, and industry out of them. We'd only be missing science. Mycenaeans are good for the aggression. They also have a district that is really good at counting it in maker's quarter because you can place it anywhere. And then our other options would either be the Harappans or the Egyptians. I think these are the solid best picks in the era, and so we should probably pick through those, as we're just about to cross over 100 likes. Do we have any rivers to make use of the Harappans? Not really. One? Yeah, that's not really good enough. So it'll be the Egyptians. Neat. Okay, there's our 3 options. Let me end this poll because it's no longer relevant to the cause. And chuck it in as I totally agree. Egypt. It's got to be. Thank you, Sir Rubio. Egypt as the first choice. Then we have the Mycenaeans as the second. And last but not least, and I wouldn't doubt them too much, the Nubians, who actually could be a pretty good pick. I think we'd be totally fine with any of them, though. So, let me know. Who will it be? We do have to try and get our Builder Stars to contribute to the cause. You're right. 99 like a rose. Neat. I'd say Egypt too. Yeah, this would be a very solid Egypt start. I mean, find one that isn't. You probably could have, to be fair. You definitely could have, actually. This will be our outpost claimer. Might send you back this way. The location doesn't matter. Oh my god, it's another mammoth. Location doesn't matter horrendously here. I want to fight that, actually. 1v1? Oof. Go for the 2v2. We already have 2 outposts down, so technically we don't get the super duper benefit from placing a 3rd. Although there are still a lot of things around here to grab. I don't want to get pinned down with greed and miss out on a pick, though. But while I haven't missed out on a pick, we probably can just sort of push it to the limits a bit here. Keep on keeping on.
Not everything worth appreciating
Hey!
was forged by human hands.
Lake Nate! Lake Natron! What does this one do? Oh, I should grab a clip of this too. Trying to capture as much footage of these unique wonders as I can. Lake Natron. Plus 10 stability on outpost, plus 5 science on city or outpost, and plus 2 food per farmers on city or outpost. Cool. So it's plus 5 science, plus 2 food per farmers. Kind of synergizes well with some of the luxuries that we've got. Not mad at it. Let's grab it right now, I think. 9 turns? No. We'll wait till next turn. Insta-resolve my fight against that guy. I'm looking for one more animal to punch. Oh my god, look at this! Oh, wow. You don't often see a Dream Joe spot like that. That is pretty rare.
This way.
A shame. A shame. Jeez. That mountain adjacency is just insane. Why did you not move to that tile? You're an idiot.
We move.
Okay. Oh, look. Yes. What a move. What a move. Okay, we have kind of maxed out this era now. Hanging around any longer doesn't provide me with huge benefits. And we've just crossed over. Triple Digi likes. The map is very odd, but thank you so much. Woo! We did it. I wasn't sure if we were going to hit the like target today, and we bloody well did. Huck. Any news to share? Takeaways from Sony's PlayStation event where they hopefully announced some cool new games today? Please share with the chat if you wouldn't mind. I'm very curious. Overwhelming support for Egypt. And I think that puts us in a great start. We can contribute to the Mississippi event the best way we know how. Let's do it. Good call, everybody. I support you. I do think that Nubians would have been a really alternative fun pick, but not as good as the Egyptians, probably. To be fair.
The challenges
Okay.
of a young civilization.
Final
Entering
Fantasy
this era
16
of the
trailer.
Egyptians
Personal
then,
highlight.
no prizes for guessing how you found your
PSVR 2, including a Horizon title. Does the PSVR 2 look interesting? I mean, it's not so... I'm not in the luxury market, and I consider that to be kind of where it is. A little rich for my blood, but it fascinates me, though. Because I kind of feel like VR is super interesting, but no one's really done it very well yet. Dare I say. Or at least perhaps not well enough to penetrate the consumer market. So yeah, it fascinates me if that's actually getting good. Hook up. We're super industry, no food, as far as the eye can see. I would love to place this outpost. Let's have a little explore around, see if there are any good tiles. Here's 3 food. 8 industry, 11 industry. 11 industry's pretty good. 7-11. Sure. Right next to that beautiful wonder as well. What a cool spot to live. Oh, and then we need to nip up here because we have 3 more sage. This is going to be where we get our food from. Our sage, our saffron, saffron? Saffron. And hopefully also some tea or coffee would be ideal.
It
Let's
is
turn
not
Okab
just
into a
bunch of
city.
Buildings. It is warmth, protection, and, praise the gods, a bit of privacy.
And I think you, Cerubio, from your generous super chat 41 minutes ago, are owed this one. Why does he always do Vil? There's something appealing about Rubiosville. I don't know. It just rolls off the tongue. We certainly don't need all of these scouts. Let's get rid of some and turn them into populations. Farmers. And naturally, our food is really struggling. Actually, to the point where I shouldn't have turned them all into population. Yikes. Gonna have to get a food district online, first of all, which is incredibly odd as the Egyptians, and probably just a bad play. Let's do it. We should be able to blitz industry at any time. He says, crossing his fingers. We've also got this place coming online, which is going to be brilliant for our early science and to a certain extent early food, but that'll take a while. I think we'll put this guy on auto explore. Hopefully there'll be discoveries just sort of hidden in the fog. And let's get calendar online because calendar equals food.
Let's go.
Because luxuries equal food, basically. Rubio's Sugarville. There we go. More accurate, too. I love it.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here.
We'll
It's
just
our
grab
place.
those and say no more.
So these are the Cho. With luck,
From my people.
And we've met the
and
Cho.
From myself. Heartfelt greetings.
Crap.
Let us see if we can build a better world.
Or a mounted unit there. I really want this territory.
Over this way.
What is this? It's a mounted scout. Okay. We should travel in twos. Oh my god, they took it already. Are you kidding me? Crap.
Over this way.
Follow me.
Welp. Somehow we're in this spot again.
I can live with this.
Let's put the squeeze on this territory. Army composition, good
It
timing.
does
I'll grab
seem
+1
logical
strength
that
on my
people shouldn't have
scouts.
to do a job unless they want to.
Scouts.
Bloody and smelly, aren't they?
This isn't a
History may
fight
be
you can win.
changed by
Ah, it is because of the
but that doesn't
deploy
mean they're
points.
enjoyable.
No, get out of there. And get your backside over here. 3 scouts should actually be enough even to just burn this down. So let's push for that. Let's stomp this out very quickly. We'll grab carpentry so that we can chop trees.
Off we go.
Stomp. Oh, get back and defend my land too, ideally. Okay. Oh, please don't reinforce. You can't. Surely you don't have organized warfare already. No. No. I don't think they can get to the flag. Right? It's impossible. Oh no, I guess if they destroy both of these units and then just step down there they could, but I can't, I just cannot see that happen. Unless they just ran for it. No, but even then I would high ground them. I think we just win this. Neat. Really good, actually. Really good. Now let's get back to pillaging this. Every time we do this, we're gonna have to reset these units, which is kind of annoying. I might run these ones away. Because we do still need to claim these territories too. It's fairly hot. Hey, Terentius! No pressure. Nice to see ya. We're going to war, boys! How far did we get last time? Not super far. Didn't lose, but decided to lose. Beta EI at it again. Yeah, it was actually. Potentially. Whoa. See, they're going to try and push this, but I don't even think that they win that. Yeah, see, again, I don't know. Yeah, well, even that's kind of crappy. If I move back this way, I can oh, no, I can't actually quite defend that unit. That's a shame. Oh, yeah! Nice save. Legends. Amazing. And then this bear will come and smack them over, but that's alright. One turn until we destroy this outpost.
Visible mark of this new culture.
Ha!
I hope the style is
That'll teach
pleasing,
you, you
because it
stupid
will be
idiot.
around for as long as the city lasts.
Yep, and as predicted, this bear's going to try and take a piece of me. I don't want to fight it, so I'll have to run away. Interesting that I can take this one, but not quite that one. This turn, we should be able to take what we fought for. Let's pop back and put it down exactly where they put it. It's likely the best spot. Oh, the bear's going to get me.
Come over here.
Get out of bear! We'll heal up these guys. And we've got a good thing going. We've got a good thing going. Overproductive would be really nice. I've got 60 bucks. Let's do it. Rubio's Sugarville. I think it's time that you start connecting some resources. +5 food per salt. Yes. I'll get you to do that twice. It'll be 10 food into our city, which will stop it from starving. God. Just quickly chuck somebody over to help with that. We'll also put somebody on science, because I feel like early technologies are kind of good too. Grab the horses, and we'll start rolling through this crap. Someone on industry make it faster? No. Because we're playing the Egyptians, we're already very good at that. Thank you. Neat. It is quite the cluster. Yep, we've made it to triple digits. Very cool. Very cool. I genuinely didn't think we would today either. Yeah, I'll just keep running away from this bear. And then I'll send my friends to destroy it. Whoa, we're not going to have any influence for a while. Ain't that the truth? Ah, dear. We should also probably actually get fishing for food, maybe. It's hard to say. So I want to get the ones that give food on the city, ideally, before on farmers' quarters. So sage is slightly better. Not as good as salt, but slightly better than the rest. I kind of have to settle for the rest now. We're short-lived. We'll use money to speed those things along. And stomp the stupid bear. Goodbye. And good riddance. We squeezed out Joe from our territory, which is neat. What's the stability like? It should be really good because we haven't actually bothered to attach a single thing. 17 surplus. Okay. Let's do forced labor. Get to work! Go on! Get me some more buildings, please, too. Food and industry. Go for the double whammo. It'll hurt my stability, so we'll need to angle toward a holy site before an attach, probably. Which maybe means... we start taking stuff around here, too. We should move forward and see what Joe's got on offer. Because currently this is entirely unknown. All sorts of threats could be back here. I don't like threats.
So, will this independent people be an ally or an enemy? A barrier or a blessing?
Percentage
Their
boost on
future
food.
may not
Percentage
be in
boost
their
on
hands.
food. I don't think that's actually worth connecting just yet. I think we're better off saving up for a second city. Probably also no need to grab these territories just yet either. What we might do is get these units to clear a little bit of extra industry for us. And then get these two dudes just back within friendly range so that they can heal. And the people of Rubio's Sugarville love the sound of music. Go you. Well... Now they've tweaked religion a little bit. No significant changes. Mostly more around the religious interface. Selecting a religion and that kind of thing. What are you doing? Are you kidding me? That's actually really unfortunate. Just keep saving. Just defend and save. We've got good land here. Oh, no, stop. Run and take. Run and take! I think it's worth risking all three of these guys to try and get an extra city online really fast. Or particularly if we can time it just right. I had to take the science hit, I think. Definitely also connect horse sandwiches before anything else. Egyptian polytheism? Go on, spread the good word. And we're gonna wander our way up this way. Hopefully not get... No! Stop! Ah, it may all be for naught. Try and let it through so that I can double attack it. See if these scouts can do anything. Dreadful. So bad. What changed for the last 6 months? Hello. A lot. A lot. I wouldn't even really quite know where to begin. But I do have some update videos on my channel. I usually post an update video with every patch. They're fairly quick and concise. Cover everything that you need to know. We've seen changes from how the UI interfaces to upscaled difficulties, to changes to the surrender mechanics. A lot of sweeping changes. In this update in particular, those things that I've just mentioned, but loads of other things have changed over the last 6 months too. We've seen DLC as well, of course. Cultures of Africa DLC. Loads of events. Probably 10 major patch updates, maybe 6, at least 6. Actually, in the last 6 months, maybe only like 4. This has gone so poorly. I don't even know what to say. Take the flag. I hate the chariots. I just hate them. We need to just avoid this. Just don't tell anybody. Shh. Shh. Say nothing. You saw nothing. Mr. EK, you saw nothing. You saw literally nothing. I wanted to try and hold the flag and also only have one of their units attacking me at once. So I gave them one tile. Unfortunately, it was a chariot. If it was the warrior or the peasant, we would have been okay. But not against the chariot, I would say. So, let's redo. Thanks, old world. You can just stay right there, bucko. Nothing to see here. You probably could have fought that unit, actually. No need to push it. A nice, peaceful redo. An attach would be a good idea, but we'd need a little bit more influence to get a next city online first, I think. And next turn is the turn, which is neat. Space for one more? Not really. Loads of little islands down south here too, so a fast trade expeditions could be a good shout. Grab bronze working first. Get his copper online, yeah? Oh, back up here, which feels like the other side of the world. Let's turn this beautiful city with Lake Natron into an actual city. Who do I owe a name to? Thank you for following, Alex, on Twitch, by the way. Oh my god! Streamer recommends. No, he does not! Jeez. Shocking. Jumbo does it. Fair game, baby. I'll add it to my strategy. Good. The bots are back. Yeah, I'll cut them out. Just a friendly reminder. Do not go to nakedhd.fun. Flame girls here. There are no flame girls, only bots and scams. Come on, YouTube. I love you, YouTube. Twitch does occasionally get the bots too. At times I get attacked by these aggressive guys. Stuff. Okay, so now we've established Thebes. We've got a territory next to it that we could attach. We didn't get a lot of these builds off first, but that's probably alright. Probably should also squeeze that. Maybe ahead of everything, actually. And you know what? These scouts aren't going to be strong enough to take that place. So let's just immediately pump them into Thebes. Thebes then benefits from having a few extra dudes on industry. No great bonus just yet, but if we build the pyramid first, it might be a bit better actually. We could also put it on land raiser mode, providing, kind of doubling its industry. It would help it get it online very fast. But I don't know if land raiser is even good anymore. Do I use land? Like, I genuinely don't know. Anybody more experienced with the new Land Razor? Is it worth using in the first era in particular? It's always when you step away, Huck. Literally, it's the same for me. It'll be the one time where I don't look at the chat in a few minutes. It's like the one time where I'm not staring at it out the corner of my eye. Classic. Lead a ship. It's cool. We don't quite need it just yet, though. What we do need is some attaches starting to roll online now. Probably even on Rubio's sugar, we're due an attach. So
You have
let's
built a
give it a
first
harbour
to construct and launch
and hook
the
it up.
vessels of the Empire.
It'll hurt the stability a
Time to
bit,
stock
but
up on champagne
it's all right.
bottles.
It'll let us get a second pyramid online, which is pretty cool. Got loads of people farming food, which is neat. We can have a little bit of extra dude. Sure. On industry.
Over this way. No fear.
And then we'll look to try and do a similar move up here, but probably attach these first. They also will count as districts, of course, so nice little bit of extra value there as well. In terms of the technology tree, I don't want to be caught without organized warfare, but I reckon a couple of cheapies would be a good idea first. Then we'll sweep through and grab literally everything else. Cool. Might try and put a scientist in each city, just to build a little bit of extra science. And ooh. Do we want to try and save for a wander? I don't know, but I'm going to run away from those bears because they terrify me. This will give me a little bit of extra science. Oh, pushing the limits of our food a bit here too. Our farmers' quarters will become pretty good once we start to connect the second layer of luxuries. Hey, good catch, Hoff! Yeah, I don't think so, Tyler. Yeah, not in the first era. It's just too tough to justify. I think so too. I guess it's the fact that you just don't have enough cities rather than the era itself. Like... yeah, right? It is. It's kind of like if you only have 2 cities, then you don't really want it. They paid me to play this. No. No. People often ask that. You have to declare if you've been paid for something, and it's very obvious. And I would never not. So, no. I wish. I wish. I'll come back and grab this one. Also, running away from the bears always feels like a good thing. Let's have a look at the wonder screen, see if there is actually... I wonder if there's anything to save for. There isn't. I've lost them all. So... holy cow, and they took that independent city really fast. I don't know if the old AI would do that. The old AI wouldn't have. A little bit concerning, if I'm honest. Okay, there's the last of those connected. Not be done with the presence of a hostile army. What? Okay. I'll quickly buy a warrior. It'll boost us up a little bit. Make us look a bit more scary. Not. Hey, vey. Try and get these extra pyramids online. Be right up against them here. Come on. There we go. All right. Queue up another pyramid. At least get it started. We can maybe reconsider if we want to finish it down the line. You know, the extra industry here, actually kind of not mad at maybe using it just for like 1 or 2 turns. Let's have a look at our stars, though. If I happen to have completed the tech tree, I wouldn't mind, but I haven't, so we'll stick to it. Way off on my money stars, too, to be fair. Wonder if a move like that is maybe a bit more of a sensible one. Try and distribute things around a little bit more evenly so I don't have to hang around here as long. Just spare, like, a couple over to some other causes. Start to generate a bit more cash, start to generate a bit more science. I should go for gold with science, really. And we'll need to decide who we'd like to choose for the next era. Not a bad, smooth first era, to be fair, although we need more fame yet. But gives us time to think about who we want to play. Interestingly, the Persians have been snaked first. We've spawned next to Joe. I think we have enough that we could justify a Carthage. I don't think we can justify a Greeks. I don't think we can justify an Aksumites either. But I'm happy to take feedback. The hoplites are certainly underappreciated. Yeah. Persia, the +2 city cap from Persia is their best thing, I reckon, but what am I talking about? The Immortals are underappreciated, and I also think that the Praetorian Guards are underappreciated. And there's another unit, speaking of underappreciated units. The hoplites. I actually also think, to be fair, the Celt unit is slightly underappreciated too. Either way, sorry, I digress. I think that the Carthaginians should be a shortlist for us. I think that actually the Celts would be a really fascinating one because we went Egypt first. We already have a lot of food. We have luxuries that are boosting food. This counts as a farmer's quarter. Actually, I really think that the Celts could be brilliant. In the same light, maybe the Garamantes too. We've started off with an Egyptian base. We've got loads of food luxuries. Let's get a unique farmer's quarter that can benefit from it. Now, the Fogata benefits from sterile, rocky terrain. The Celtic tree gives us faith. And I think that early faith is maybe more important than that. However, I could go either way with them. And actually, I'm kind of so certain that I want to choose a foodie culture that I might just shortlist those. Carthage is tempting, though. Let's have a quick look at our land. I reckon we choose between the two foodies. So, in the south here, we have fairly average terrain. Not really a lot of rocky to take advantage of. Remembering the tree has to be built adjacent. So we can't just plop it down wherever we like. Up here, though, rocky. Yeah, Thebes is rocky. We could make this place really rocky. Damn, this could be a... Damn! Interesting. Okay. Okay, there's another bot. Holy cow, we are being botted like there's no tomorrow. Wow. Odd. All right, let's choose between these two foodies. And I think, actually, the Garamantes could be the pick. Someone hits the stink eye on stream presently. What? All right, let's go Garamantes versus the Celts. There's your poll. I will be right back. You're right. The bots haven't been particularly diverse today. Fairly targeted in their market. Botbartment. I like it. Okay. Garamantes winning. And I suspect rightly so. We don't need to settle for food, so let's settle for industry. And let's get these settles online. Thebes is looking quite good. Needs more pyramids, though. I think we're okay to just kind of bounce through a couple. Get this guy... Reveal this one tile. Ah, there's nothing there. Forget about it. Go get this crap instead.
Let's go.
3 turns back to that one. Actually, don't bother. Don't bother. We need you to dodge the bears and claim the land. Celebrating on our cities, fanatical on our cities, or learning. Let's get learning because we need those stars. No stars from faith. Check the culture tree. We're doing okay. Military stars are going to be a bit awkward. Money stars are going to be a bit awkward. A few of them are actually, which maybe means I'm not hanging around for the old perfect era strat. If you're really achieving anything. Really. But we'll leave you there for now. And we'll also take you and just keep chopping trees. Oh, the trees. Yeah, let's have a look at that relationship, Pete.
Perhaps
It's actually just hesitant.
Common ground.
Just a hesitant relationship. They don't mind me so much, even though I burnt them down. Yeah, we've had 3 bot runs in the last, like, 30 minutes. The bots are just going nuts. Speaking of going nuts. Holy cow. What the? Insane. I'm just gonna have to pump out a whole load of warriors to try and scare this crap off. The AI is definitely not letting its guard down. I like it. Now, where do we want to place this? Probably just... it's all a bit crappy, but the Garamantes will make it good. Oh, actually, to be fair, up on that river's where we want to be. Hilariously. So back you go. I kind of dicked him around. It's okay. It surprises me that they're so forgiving too. Although this doesn't feel overtly forgiving, to be fair. It feels a little rough, actually. Grab these builder stars. I'll take the free civic, because I don't think we have one in that line.
Welcome. Let us speak on.
All support increasing a little bit as they kind of stomp around there. And pillage that. I hate you. Really? 3 turns for an archer? I was gonna say. You gotta be kidding me. Do not need any more science. And we'll have to do a tactical bounce. Let's see. Actually we may not. Get some military stars out of this, maybe. Send some units up this way anyway. Thebes is under threat. Hopefully we can scare them off. It's going to take a while for them to take that, so I have a bit of time on my side. The ranged attack down here will be pretty good. So, if we can get maybe a move and fire, that would be really nice. Yeah! Let's put everybody on industry. 4 turns. Yeah, so we'll be able to just pull that off.
Let's go.
Ooh, and actually buy the upgrade as well. Cool. Okay. That's good. We'll refuse that because we want the extra +1 strength. Step you that away, and then that away, and then plop down the outpost. And we've managed to take the peninsula, except for this bit. The very tip. There's bears threatening to pillage this. That's fine. Whoa, I wish I had my Zuma rock still. What are they pillaging? They're pillaging the outpost. That territory, unfortunately. Not ideal. I do have to stop them.
Off we go. Right.
We'll step up here. See, it'll be brutal, especially if I can get 2 moving fires up here. But I kind of have to wait for that. We can't get a unit from the capital because it's literally just too far away. But what we can do is try and convert some of these populations into units in Thebes by sacrificing them, because the scouts are really up to no good. They're not useful.
An enormous
leap forward. Neat. And cannot be done without 180 money. My god. I keep selling myself short. We'll take the extra city cap. That's nice.
Keeping an eye out.
We'll wait here.
We have organized we have organized warfare, so everybody counts. Yo, the Hex! Nice to see ya. Pop into bed. Help reach the like target. Ah, oh, thank you. You're too kind. And I greatly appreciate it. Attach the outpost? Oh, it is attached. It's an administrative center. Sorry if that was unclear. Yeah, it's technically an administrative center. You can tell because it's dark red as opposed to the shaded lines. Yeah, it's already attached, but they can pillage it while it's attached. These dastardly dogs. The Persians. Expansionist ability. Probably is what they're using. Ooh. So, I'm actually going to need to be able to fight
Off
them.
we go.
So we're going to have to start sending a melee unit around the side. That's fine. And Rubio, we're going to need a faith. So, let the magic happen. Do the Lord's work and do it here. Because why not? Can't quite do it any faster. So maybe what I'll do first is just check this infrastructure. +9 industry out of that one. Yeah. Nice. That's pretty good. Capital's doing fine. Up here, I'm quite worried.
Smart traders.
However,
Best to watch your coastlines.
yeah, look at that. That extra military strength. Just enough to scare them off, just in the nick of time. Interesting, no? I think we chase them out, down and out of here. Down and out, boys! Let's chase them.
Yes, sir.
I'm in pursuit. I've got 5 units. I've got some move and fire. My unique Egyptian Markabata.
With
Hoping I
5
pronounced
makers'
that properly.
quarters, an empire could build all sorts of interesting and troublesome things.
Troublesome thing. Narrator has some good lines. And some odd lines.
Off we go.
Okay. They're gonna retreat.
Welcome.
Interesting.
Let us
Herd them back. We just need to make sure that they don't take any of these other outposts. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if they were running all the way down here to take this one as well, just to let you know. Let's connect up these places with good stuff. Luxury resources and such. And probably looking for city number 3. We should trade luxuries with the Greeks because they've got lots. Let's do this. Neat. They'll be our
You have
friend
created your
across the
first trade
seas. Fitting.
Commerce is how empires have always
Stability
shared
alert on
goods,
Thebes.
resources,
Are we...
and tall
Ooh,
tales.
Cracko, we are low. Wow. Luxuries will actually help with that, though. We'll get some luxuries. We'll start trading for some luxuries. We should be able to... We'll definitely be able to get it to 30% before it falls below. It'll be kind of tricky to catapult it up to the next tier, though. We should probably put someone on builder mode, so we may as well put Thebes on it, seeing as it's struggling for stability. Start pumping that science into something else, just for a couple of turns, because I think I'm about to move eras. No! Oh, we have to play the Garamantes, so I have to roll back. Did anybody notice the notification? Or should I just take a stab in the dark? 49. I think the Garamantes are probably more important than they've ever been for me in my life. So we'll definitely bounce back and just make sure that we can grab them. I'm willing, I think, even to forego some fame to take them. Other options would be okay too.
The Phoenicians are famed for their good.
Man, I really want to try them. Oh crap, we have to go back a long way. Let's try 47. Okay, it's fairly fast. Gotta be said. I will get the Garamantes. 64% of YouTube voters have voted for them. So, a fairly overwhelming, nearly 2/3 majority.
An enormous leap forward.
An enormous leap forward. So the Celts are picked this turn. Oh my god. How long ago were they taken? Let's try 43. I can't really go back much further than this. Everybody cross your fingers. I'm not sure about the upgrade pathway. Yeah, it's a bloody woof, alright. Wow. Wow. Just. I think last time, if I'm not mistaken, I loaded the second last autosave, and it was in fact the last autosave from 10 turns ago. I'm going to lose a lot of fame for that, but I reckon it could be worthwhile. So, if I am correct... Nope, nope, nope. No, I'm wrong. They're gone. They're gone, and there's no way to save them. I've reloaded back as far as I can. Alright. In that case, the entire poll was redundant. I'm so sorry. That would have been a wicked Garamantes pick. So then, forget all of that. I missed out by 1 turn from being able to go back and re-roll for them. So, let's settle with our next best option. Unbelievable that they would take both of the foodies. We'll keep our eye out for a foodie moving forward. I reckon probably I go with the Carthaginians then, seeing as they were my gut instinct as probably the next best pick. A fun pick. We have a couple of outposts that we can take advantage of them with. Do we have coastal water? Actually, yeah, we do. Okay. Oy vey. And really none of those are achievable. So let's move through now. We're in third, which is not brilliant, but hopefully good enough. I'm going to take the Carthaginians. Mauryan's actually also not a bad shout. Tech will still be a weak spot for me. Defiant status is hurting this place. Might be able to squeeze a militarist star out here. Let's find out. Try and block them moving through, is the logic. And then send... These units are awesome because they're moving fire. So we can actually do a little move like this. So good. So good! Unfortunately, the rest of my units are fairly outclassed. So we're going to be relying on our ancient era tanks here for the minute. Lucky they're in a brilliant spot. Take out their range support, and then we'll just weaken that front line. And absorb a couple of hits, or absorb a hit with the warrior, and then cycle it out for a better one. And lather, rinse, and repeat. Pew, pew, pew! That is incredibly satisfying. The war stick, Trentius, well and truly out. It's calling for the Huns again. I love it. This is fairly safe for us here. Good. Unfortunately, not quite enough to get that militarist star. But that's alright.
Speaking of dealing in intangibles,
A wonder can be
Maya Batsu
claimed,
lots of
so
offers
every
that
cloud
can't
has a
be
silver lining.
refused.
I'll just quickly finish this battle, though, before we think about that. In fact, I'll finish it right now! Bam! Loads of war support, too, because it was a resounding success. Let's have a look at the wonders, see if I can pinch something that's worth not building a second city over. Doesn't look like it. I don't particularly rate this church. Nor that. We're playing as Carthage. There could still be a boat theme here, yet to play out. So I'll take the Lighthouse of Alexandria, and then on these outposts, I will build my beautiful Carthaginian harbors immediately with the rest of my influence. Providing a lot of food and stuff. And then... Oh. Jeez. Somebody make it stop. It's too good. I think also we can get a lot of money out of this merchant ability. Or I could use it on myself. I'll get 300 bucks out of it. It's decent. It'll pay for that public fountain to be installed. That will allow me to then prioritize on the Caton, because they're amazing. Cool. Harbors, all sorts of cool stuff going on. I do need to get a third city online, so maybe we should save up for that. Now the question is, do I want to go trade expeditions and bounce across the world, or do I want to get science first? I think I'll get trade expeditions first. Then science. Persians. Could take them down. Can I, though? Knowledge authorities. Also looks like a good idea. We should probably trade with our mate.
How you doing, friend?
Grab some ebony. I think that's a pretty good industrial one. +3 industry on main plaza. Yeah. We should hook up the rest of those probs. And let's cruise back up this way, because this is likely to be still a pretty hot and conflicted zone. Although, actually, I might just snake one unit back this way. Sorry. Because I need someone all the way back here to take this, and I don't know if I want to waste a turn building a unit. Although, actually, reframe that. It's not a waste. Not a waste. Because we need the defense. And other reasons. $300. Should we preach it? Say, see you later, stability, hello, influence on our harbors. Alternatively, we could really push the faith. Let's push the faith. It's a pretty cool upgrade. And we can get our holy site built really fast and play catch up. So let's play catch up. Merge these units together. There's now a reasonable enough army here. Heal up the defenders of Thebes. Lighthouse of Alexandria might be the most useful wonder in humankind. It certainly has a lot of use case if you've got boats. If you don't, playing on a Pangaea, there's some situationality to it. Oh, the boats are good though. The harbors are brilliant. I'll keep refusing this. We're kind of managing the stability hit, so I can afford to just keep refusing. We're just living with the fact that we're just not particularly stable. It's fine. I should use my money to connect more trade, probably. Are you wine or are you vinegar? I am both. This is good for the empire, good for the stability, good for money. Good, 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 good. So naval units and naval transports receive an extra combat strength and 2 extra movement. So we'll be pretty agile, alright. The extra fortification from the walls is always nice to have our units. Have our cities a little safer, I should say. +3 food, +3 money, +6 food from the granary. Likely to only get better as well. I feel like, yeah, we have +18 food districts and +19 industrial districts. So my districts are very good. Try and get a little bit of balance with those two, as well as the harbors and the stability, and preferably also the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Not to be too greedy. I'm going to tuck it in there and remove it for now. I don't think we're quite ready to work on it yet, but we're close. This unit's going to pop out here and grab this territory for Rubio, and then probably consider itself a little bit of an ocean explorer, and jump down and grab these islands, which are probably full of strategic resources, setting us up nicely, hopefully. Mega Korea. A little. Off axis. But a little. I see it. Let's try and jump across here and grab this island too. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Don't go through the deep ocean tiles, you idiot. I wish it showed that up too, Pete. Yeah, that's another UI change that would be really nice. To have the Wonder exploit calculations displayed and done. I'll enact that one because it's free. Gonna make it really difficult for us to fight them anytime soon. Ah! Woo! Whew, okay. Maybe I send you out this way then. We'll move here for the fast settle. Because I can place it down this turn. And it has 8 industry, which is enough. And then I can relocate it. Looks like it could just be the one territory down here. We're like a divider through the world. And I really want to see what's up here. So let's go take a look. We'll send the Defenders of Thebes. Risky, I know. But we'll send them off on a mission. My lack of cities is hurting me a lot. Like a lot.
With 5 farmers' quarters, this one city must have more farmers than most
Thankfully,
empires.
I've just earned enough money to get a third. 424, 620. This one has 1 population, this one has 2. I'll take you. And then we'll jump in and grab the... Actually? 11 food? That's good. Yeah, it's just good enough. Touch it up immediately as well. Grab that expansionist star desperately. Plus 12, plus 9. Flood irrigation, plus 14 food. That's pretty good. I'll allow it. There we go. All right, so we've got city number 3 online. A nice balanced approach. And we could actually get a 4th one, squeeze a 4th one in down here, which we should definitely do instead of attaching stuff to Rubio's Sugarville. Because the 4th city is probably more powerful. We should also get these harbour improvements built. They're going to be quite tasty, I'd say. Okay. I kind of like the way this is shaping up. What I reveal up here is quite important too. Danger. Yikes. The lack of available extra territories down here has me slightly worried. Let's get these harbours down.
5 market quarters.
Hopefully we can get some sort of weird
Debate and
mega
discussion.
adjacency thing going on. It doesn't look like we'll quite be able to do it.
And now we have encountered the Maya. Those javelins are as unpleasant as their cities are wonderful.
They're poisonous javelins. Ugh. Take hydrology maybe for the stability booster. And I'll use my ability to improve that so that I can save a little bit of industry on the city. We'll buy out the Cathon because that's worth doing, which probably makes these worth doing more than the Granary. Yeah, look. Granary's only giving me +6. Whereas here I have +9. Much better. I'll also probably take +9 money. Whoa, but not before +11 industry. Thank you kindly. Looking good, Thebes. Get out of my land. Oh, I didn't mean to start a border war. Sorry. I was just here chopping down trees instead. We don't want to fight you. We just want to clear these woods and put a bloody garrison up here. Okay. We found Kerma across the way. Good to note.
We feel this proposal would
Luxuries
be a
with them.
proposal
I think that's probably a
of.
good thing to take too. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I'm a little concerned at how few stars we're earning.
To harness
Feels like
the
a bit of an
power
issue.
of water itself,
If we have a
in
quick
order to
fame
feed your
check
people.
though, actually
to
not
make
that
it popular.
bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. It may not actually be the end of the world, though. It looks like Pink don't hold that grudge. They're just very secretive about it, Pete. Let's see how the wall support's changed, actually. That's quite an interesting point.
I must choose the alternative.
Yeah. Cranked up.
Breathe.
Cranked up. However, they will lose some. Ooh, and they broke a treaty, so that surged me up. Okay. Okay. We're starting on the back foot here, though. Thebes is really quite challenging to defend as well. Although the impassable... Ooh. That's an impassable wonder, so it blocks off all of those tiles. If I have a garrison there, it's a bit more defendable. We might be okay. We may be alright. I'm gonna have to wrap up the stream here, though. Sorry, I have to go, like 10 minutes ago. Damn it! Okay, I've got to go. I've got an appointment to run to. But thank you very much for joining me today. I want to give an extra special shout out here at the end screen. Oh, by the way, we'll be continuing this probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. But probably tomorrow, because this is a really interesting start in that I think it has potential, but it's not perfect, right? So it's not like, oh, he's going to easily win this. He's within reaching distance of the leaders. Having just had declared war on him, the threat is high. I think this is going to be a really interesting one. So like I say, we'll continue this either tomorrow or the next day. Thank you, Pete, for tuning in. And to everyone else who tuned in. Seriously. Man, I appreciate it. And I want to give a huge shout out to Sir Rubio, Dusk and Dawn, Mind Slug, and Aaron. Mind Slug, Aaron, Dusk and Dawn, and Sir Rubio, thank you so much for your super chats. I haven't seen so many. Oh man, you're in one little burst. Seriously, you're so kind. Thank you so much. Thank you to our moderators. We had loads of bots tuning in today. Trentius, Huck, Hoff. I think you probably all got a catch, or at least came close to it. I got a couple too. So it was a real team effort today. Thanks for bearing with the restarts as well. And like I say, I'll see you real soon. Also, we picked up Sir Rubio as a channel member and King of Toto as a subscriber over on Twitch, which I'm also super grateful for. So yeah, thanks everybody, and I will see you probably tomorrow, but if not, most certainly the day after. Thanks everybody. Enjoy your Fridays tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye. Bye. I think you're right. The continents were sent to random.